Get in.
Oh, well, hey! That hurt. Why is all of this happening to me?
I'm sorry to tell you, but the gate through which you were summoned is already sealed shut. And once it's closed, it cannot be opened again.
Wait, you're saying you can't? But my home! How do I...
We see how our kingdom's inability to return you to your native world is an inconvenient circumstance for you. To make up for it, we generously offer you special residence in the Delavezza Forest to the north, where you may quietly live out the rest of your days. However, this offer comes with the proviso that you never speak of this mishap to anyone.
Hey, got a question?
Sorry, can't help you. I'm under strict orders not to talk to the cargo.
I get it, but please don't say that. I'm very far from home, and I don't know anything about this country. I was just hoping you could tell me a little bit about it. Are you in a slave contract to provide labor for the king?
A slave contract?
It was common in my world. In some parts, demi-humans were legally obligated to serve under a slave contract.
Well then, you must come from a pretty messed up place.
Oh.
Sure, my wages don't add up to much more than dirt, but nobody's forced into slavery here. In this country, nobody gives half a crap if you're human or demi-human.
Of course! Sorry, neither do I. Anyway, so about this Delavezza forest we're headed for.
Yeah, conversation's over.
We're the only ones here, no one will know. Couldn't you just... Oh. I guess not then. They kept going on and on about a dark army. But maybe this world isn't so bad after all.
We're here. Delavezza Forest is straight ahead.
Oh.
Some charity from the king.
I know these. It's a bottomless bag, right?
That it is. Should have enough money and food stashed away in it to keep you alive for a while. Rumor has it the Dark Army's taken up camp around here.
What?
You want my advice? If you don't want to die, go live somewhere else. Got it?
Thanks so much for the ride! Great conversation! But dropping me off and telling me to run? It's not like I have a single clue where else I could go. Oh, that's great. Doesn't look like it operates any differently from the bottomless bags I'm used to. Okay, what do I need most right now? Looks nice, but it's cheaply made junk. Oh. Oh, it's just some slimes. Guess they've got them here too. Well, they're not vicious. Should be safe to let my guard down. What? It's already broken! What? Level 2, huh? I guess killing some monsters knocked me up a level. What does that symbol mean? Would I like to enable voice guidance? Perfect timing, I was starting to get lonely.
Initiating voice guidance. With your newly increased level, you now have access to the following magic spells. They can be activated without the use of window mode.
What? Don't throw them at me all at once!
Location tracking, monster luring, and forced recovery spells have been applied to your bottomless bag.
Huh? Is that why those slimes attacked me? They were lured into it? Monster luring and a useless sword. Kinda feels like... someone's telling me to hurry up and die already.
Would you like to remove the spells that have been applied to your bag?
You can do that?
Correct.
Yeah, go for it.
Spells successfully removed.
Why cast magic against me if I can get rid of it? Do they even know what they're doing? No point dwelling on it. Right now, I just need to find a safe place to lie low.
Warning.
What now?
The Delavezza forest is contaminated with a high concentration of malicium.
Malicium?
Malicium is the generic term for liquid or gaseous substances emitted and dispersed by demons. It is highly toxic to humanoid races. Would you like to purify the forest?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that if you can. I mean, they did tell me I'm gonna have to live here after all.
Engaging the purification spell will consume 1/3 of your current magic reserves.
Won't really matter how much magic I have if I'm dead. Sounds reasonable to me.
Spell confirmed. Activating now.
Whoa! Didn't expect it to be so intense. Although everything still looks the same.
You have advanced to the next level. You have advanced to the next level. You have advanced to the next level.
Why, Father? Such a fate is pure cruelty.
Please enlighten me first, Princess. How have I been so cruel?
It was our mistake that prevented the hero candidate from returning to his world. And now you've banished him to the Delavezza forest? What of the rumors? You well know the Dark Army has reportedly set up a frontline base there!
Oh, it was just a waste of summoning magic.
Many pardons, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
We've received a rather perplexing yet reliable report. Someone has just performed purification, the most supreme holy magic.
Oh, the golden-haired hero barely set out to vanquish the Dark One, and he's already cast purification? Well, to think he's mastered the highest level of holy magic so quickly. He is truly a once-in-a-century talent. Of course, I'd expect no less of the hero I chose.
Actually, sire, the purification spell was not used in the south where the hero is currently headed. It was performed in a forest far to the north.
You have advanced to the next level.
Wow. I didn't even kill a single monster. How did I jump up to such a high level? All I did was use a little bit of magic. Maybe that's all it takes to level up? And it looks like that weird symbol's still there, too. What's happening here? This is confusing. Let's turn off the level up notifications.
Updating settings.
Oh, hey. How much magic is left? Oh. It fully restored in seconds? I must have a low magic capacity if that's the case. That aside, what do I do now? Not sure I trust this magic. Who knows if it actually purified this place? But still, they banned me from living in town, so...
Recommended magic found. Shape-shifting. Activate spell.
Oh, great idea! I'll be fine if no one knows it's me. Yeah, do it!
Please select your preferred gender.
Yeah, okay.
Stop it! This is your incognito body. Don't perv out on it. Take this seriously.
And now I can enter town. No one could guess I'm actually Banaza.
Teleportation magic recommended. Relocate to the royal capital.
Really? I can do that too?
Activate spell.
Let's do it! Whoa, it actually works! Only the most powerful of sorcerers could pull off that spell in my former world. I guess it's not such a big deal here. Teleportation. Take me to my old world. Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyway, if I'm stuck living here from now on, I've got to make some money. I wonder if they have guilds here as well. Even if I find a merchant's guild, I'm sure it's going to be hard to register without knowing anyone here. Is there an adventurers guild? I could make some cash hunting monsters or transporting cargo.
Cly Road Castletown Adventures Guild located. Proceed straight ahead to your destination.
This sure comes in handy. Thank you.
We assign varying ranks to adventurers based on their previous accomplishments. You'll be offered more difficult quests as you rise up through the ranks, not to mention more substantial rewards. Compensation aside, all members are eligible to receive contingency funds. Care to register?
Sounds like guilds here pretty much work the same as they did in my world. Please, I would love to.
Happy to hear it. And what name should I register you under?
Fleo! That's my name.
Great, let's sign you up, Fleo.
She put me on the spot and I blurted out the name of my old dog.
Your registration information is recorded on this. Please keep it safe.
Thanks. I need quick money and a lot of it. I doubt I can earn any big rewards in my current rank, though.
Excuse me, can you help me? I need an escort. escort. Can you please guide me to the Delaveza Forest? Please, anyone, I need an escort. I have money to pay for the service.
Haven't you heard? The Dark Army's got a base set up in that forest. No amount of money's worth that risk, kid.
The king's gonna send out a battalion soon enough. Just wait and go with them.
Do you know how much longer before they're sent out? My family lives near the forest. I can't wait around when they need my help.
You're annoying. Lay off.
Excuse me, miss. I can take you there if you'd like.
I'm afraid I don't have much money to pay you. Is that an issue for you?
Not at all. Fortunately, I've been to the Delaveza Forest before, so I can teleport us both there instantly.
Teleportation magic? That's Snot-Nosed Kid?
No way he can teleport. He's clearly lying.
Okay, what? Teleportation isn't a beginner spell here? It barely consumed an iota of my magic, though.
Get away from that little girl! Heed my warning. I'm Balirosa of the Royal Knights. You claim to use teleportation magic, but you certainly don't appear to be some wizened old powerful sorcerer. Not in the least. What are you really after?
Kidnapping, enslavement, human trafficking.
Or are you just some gross creep who's into little girls?
Speak up and answer already, young man.
The last thing I need is people from the castle setting their sights on me. I'd better put them at ease. No reason to be so suspicious. My name's Fleo. I'm an adventurer. You're welcome to come with us if it'll clear things up.
All right, no one will see us here. Go on and show us.
Sure.
But if you try anything funny, you will face serious consequences.
Right, fair enough. Got it. Okay.
Teleportation!
Well, I'm in freaking shock.
This is it. We're definitely in the Delaveza Forest.
Teleporting over such a great distance. You must be a prestigious sorcerer of the highest order.
Nope, not at all. I can use a little bit of magic, sure, but I'm a rookie adventurer.
Sir Fleo,
Yeah?
please forgive me. I was terribly rude to you. Sincerely, my apologies.
It was just a misunderstanding. We're all good.
What happened?
You okay over there?
I don't feel any malicium in the forest. I'm certain this forest had been enveloped in a thick layer of it. I know it was. I can't even sense any magic beasts.
Oh, you don't sense any because...
Caution.
What?
Informing a demon of purification may result in one's murder.
Wait, who's a demon?
I'm sorry again. It was never our intention to involve you in this.
What?
Please stay behind us.
Whoa, ladies!
We've played this game long enough. Now show us your true form, little girl.
Hey now, what's going on?
The guild recently posted a notice. A suspicious young girl has been soliciting guides to accompany her to the Delaveza Forest. So...
What little girl runs straight towards the Dark Army? She might as well have been screaming she's a demon in disguise.
Who do you think you are, you piddling castle knight? You're seriously chock full of nerve talking to me like that.
I'm Fenris of the Infernal Four, younger sister of Fingar. I'll allow you a moment to regret your foolishness between my fangs!
Oh no, a lupine?
My brother sent me to spy on our enemies and bring back food, but you all have to go and piss me off! And now the only solution is for you to die!
I was expecting her to be a weak, low-ranking scout. Not a sibling demon of the Infernal Four!
What's happening to you?
Well, looks like one of you has a tolerance to Melicium. I'm almost impressed you've got a backbone. Once I finish off these winches, I'll gladly rip that spine out!
That was close.
Run all you want. We lupines never let our quarry escape!
There's no way to run and protect all four of them. But I can... Teleportation! Transport these four women to Glyroad Castle Town! It worked! Thank the gods!
What a curious decision to remain behind on your own. Is that your way of saying you want me to eat you?
I still don't know why I was chosen, but I'm stuck in this strange place. Regardless, I refuse to let this world kill me. Not on my first day. So then, I'll just have to try out every single spell I have! I refuse to let this world kill me. Not on my first day. So then, I'll just have to try out every single spell I have!
That all you've got? Ah!
Meteoric leap! Oh, wow! Casters and Rampart!
What, you?
Whirlwind magic!
Nearby relocation! Just die already!
Gravitation!
Wait, what is this? I can't move! How is this even possible?
This is my chance to restrain her. But what magic can I use?
Recommended magic, subjugation.
Subjugation?
It enslaves the target and allows you to control their thoughts and actions.
Not that. Give me something else.
Gravity reduction!
The target has used magic. Spell effect negated. Recommended magic, subjugation.
No way!
Nearby relocation!
The target has used magic. Spell effect negated. Recommended magic, subjugation.
I won't do it.
Meteoric leap!
The target has used magic. Spell effect negated. Recommended magic, subjugation.
Shut up! I'm not using it! Slavery poisoned my old world. I'm not bringing that shit here!
My magic! I can't... I surrender. My magic is too depleted to continue fighting. A warrior who cannot fight is undeserving of life. Now, go on and kill me.
But I don't want to kill you. I hate fighting. And killing is even worse.
A trick? You do understand I'm a demon, don't you? I'm a steadfast warrior sworn to the conquest of all humans. And you're willing to walk away and let me live?
Yeah, in all honesty, demon, human, I couldn't care less. It's the same to me. And I could never kill someone who surrendered. Simple as that.
You're naive.
Why did you take that form?
This is just my natural state.
So look, if you're willing to give up your conquest and stop fighting humans, I'll be more than happy to let you walk away. But you've got to put some clothes on first. Oh, wait! I should have a change of clothes in my bottomless bag. Huh? Oh, hey, Fenris!
Target has entered a sleep state due to magic exhaustion.
Oh, well, that's a relief. I was scared she was dying. Wow, there's so many different types of magic.
Teleportation magic? That's Snot-Nose Kid? No way he can teleport. He's clearly lying.
It doesn't make sense. Why do I have so much power here?
I'm resistant to human magic, and I was still completely helpless. I don't understand. Humans are supposed to be weak. Hold on, my magic is fully recovered?
Fenris, hey! You feeling alright?
Yes, you healed me with revitalization magic while I was asleep, didn't you?
Yep. I'm glad to see it worked.
Anyone else? I'd be dead. They would have skinned me for their trophy room. You have my solemn word. From here on, I swear to never fight humans again.
Oh, that's so good to hear.
Furthermore, in deference to your immense power of sorcery, you will be my master. And in order to repay my debt, I hereby devote my life to you.
Huh? Wait, that's a bit extreme. I'll play final thank you works fine for me.
Please, Master.
Oh, whoa, you don't need to call
I'll
me.
carry your things, be your slave, anything you want. I'm begging you, Master. Please let me serve by your side.
I definitely don't want you to be my slave. I have zero desire to own another person like that. Stop! Whimpering won't change my mind. I said no and I mean it, okay?
If I can't be with you, I might as well die.
Hey! Fine, I get it! You can follow me, alright? Now please put your claws away.
Okay.
I know it sounds crazy, but I come from a completely different world.
A different world?
Yeah, I was summoned here as a hero candidate, but seems I was worthless. They can't send me back to my world, of course, so I was unceremoniously dumped here to die. Undo shapeshift.
You're different.
Yeah, but this is what I actually look like. Pretty sure the royal castle wants me dead. I changed my form to be safe. I'm clueless about what to do next. I don't even know where to go. So I'm not the best person to follow. I doubt things will get much easier. I'm sure you'll regret this choice.
I don't mind.
Huh?
We Lupins have a rule. We dedicate our lives to the one we recognize as our master. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. I swear to be loyal to you. And I'll live the rest of my days by your side. So please, accept me and allow me to serve you. Please, Master.
You're sure about this?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's enough. You can stop.
Can you explain to me what happened, hero? It's befuddling. You were tasked with leading our men against the Dark Army, and yet you allowed them to be slaughtered.
Thank you. I'm glad you brought it up because I am more than willing to address that. The soldiers who accompanied me on this mission, do they share half a brain? At the mere sight of one magic beast, they all panicked and broke formation. Before I could realize what was happening, those simpletons had already been wiped out. I tried to save as many as I possibly could, but their own stupidity kept getting in my way.
Is that so, hero? You're saying all the blame lies with the soldiers?
That's correct. You should be grateful I was able to bring back as many of those cowards as I did.
How did he truly fare in the battlefield?
Sire, despite his power, he chose to lead from our army's rear. While the rest of us fought for our lives, he fled. And the whole while, he frantically yelled at anyone in his sight, claiming they were to blame for any and all failure. Several of our men, well, they'd begun to express displeasure with him. This worthless world seriously owes me an explanation. I've done nothing but train non-stop for the past month. Why haven't any of my stats or skills improved? At this level, I could hold my own against humans or weak magic beasts. But if I went up against a beast with even the slightest bit of strength, I would be utterly and thoroughly screwed!
Hero, there you are.
Suya! Oh, sorry for the wait.
No, don't apologize. Waiting for you is an honor, my lord. It is an essential part of being your servant, after all.
Huh. Good to know. Now come. I'll lavish you in luxury with the castle's money.
If you insist.
I still need to make a living if I want to get by in this world. So I'll drop by the Adventurers Guild to see if there's any work. And then I'll search around for a place where we can crash tonight.
Sounds like a plan. I'll stick with you. Okay, Master?
Yeah, don't think I'm gonna get used to that. I'm just not comfortable being called Master. Would using my name be too much to ask?
Hey, excuse me, missus. Care to buy a veggie or two? They're freshly picked and delicious.
Mrs.?
I guess he must have assumed that we're married. Actually, it might help if people think we're a married couple. It'd be an easy way to travel together without raising suspicions. I mean, if you don't mind playing along, of course.
Yes, I will. I'll gladly be your wife. A spousal to an alpha mate. It's the highest honor in Lupin culture. I can't believe I get to marry a husband as strong as you. I'm the luckiest pup in the bag.
Hey, no, we're just pretending to be a married couple.
And we'll pretend for the rest of our lives. Oh, Master. No, my darling.
Darling, hang on a sec.
Now then, let's find you some work, darling. Oh, that's quite interesting. Humans store all their personal information on this little device?
Yep, I've even got one too. See?
We'll wear matching devices? They're the same?
Yeah, I guess so. What's up?
Lupins have a marriage ritual. The newlywed mates hunt the largest prey they can find together, and they each swallow bones from the quarry to depict their shared union. It's so romantic. The idea of wearing matching accessories reminded me of that.
She's not gonna ask me to swallow some bones, right?
And what name would you like me to register you under?
Hear me well, puny human woman. I am known as
Reese! She'll register as Reese!
I'm so sorry, darling. Please forgive me. I got caught up and forgot we were avoiding our real names.
It's fine, don't sweat it. I seriously doubt anyone's gonna question if you're a demon in that form. I know it's a lot, but you're gonna have to get used to living as a human from now on. It'll take some practice.
Oh, darling.
We have an urgent request. A large herd of psycho bears have been spotted to the north of here. Their path is headed directly to the city.
Is it the same pack that wiped out the hero's army?
There are no prerequisites. Adventurers of any rank are eligible. Given the dire nature, the reward per bear will be multiplied by 10.
That sounds like one heck of a payday, but it's probably not the best idea.
What are you saying? It's perfect. With your powers, you could easily take out an army of psycho bears.
Doubt that, because if they were too much for the hero, there's no way I can take them down.
Okay, then. If that's how you feel, I'll kill them myself.
Huh?
If I can defeat them, it'll only further prove how strong you are, since you're the one who beat me.
Alright, they should be somewhere around in this forest.
I'm sure they'll find us. Oh, look, there's a house over there.
This must be the vacant one the guild said we can shelter in. Let's use it as a base of operations for the hunt.
Sure. I doubt we need a base, though. Trust me, I can handle a few psycho bears in no time at all.
Okay, but I can't let you do this alone. And I want to test out some spells.
The two of us fighting together? I bet we could even defeat the Dark One himself. Now let's go slaughter some psycho bears. We've got a massive reward to claim.
Over there!
Psycho bears!
Oh, no kidding. What? Hey, it's the same group of knights.
So pathetic. Let's just stand back and wait for the bears to eat them.
You're too injured to fight. Stand down now, Blossom.
Lightning bolt!
Wait, what the? Magic? But who's casting it? Melino! Honestly, darling, you don't always have to be so nice.
Oh, don't say that.
It's you, Sir Fleo. Well, it looks like you saved us again.
Thanks so much, both of you. There was no way we were getting out of that one. My gratitude is yours.
Sure, I'm just glad you're all okay.
We worried about what happened to you after you last saved us. Although, I was confident you would prevail. With your magic, that monster didn't stand a chance.
What? Monster?
Who's this lovely maiden?
Oh, she... We can't let them find out who she really is. Well, this is Reese. She's my adventure companion.
Why, darling? That was the perfect opportunity to introduce me as your wife.
Anyway, were you out here trying to hunt the psycho bears? Huh? Reese, look out! What the?
I'm really not sure what happened either.
Do you think it just realized it didn't stand a chance against you?
Does this mean you surrender to me? Well, that's rather honorable of you.
I agree, but we still just can't let it go on its merry way.
Oh, I know. We can allow this psycho bear to join with our pack and serve as our support.
I think the word you're looking for is pet.
They're gonna keep that thing as a pet?
Psycho bears are fearsome beasts. They've bested plenty of armies before. Everyone will see how powerful we are if one of them serves at our command.
Not the kind of thing I care about, but it will help keep it from attacking people. Oh, I cast restriction. There we go. That should stop it from suddenly going feral on us again. Not that others will know that. Wait, I've got it! Shapeshift! Now we can walk around with it.
What is this that I'm feeling right now? It's lost lost its dreadful grandeur, but I still like it. What name do you think we should give it?
Well, it's still a Psycho Bear. How about
What
something?
are these people? First they wiped out those Psycho Bears in a single blow. Now they're taming one? Sir Fleo, if you don't mind, I wish to ask a favor of you. That's twice you've saved us from danger. Again, thank you so much. Allow us to formally introduce ourselves. My name is Balirosa, a knight of Clyrode humbly serving our king's will.
And my name is Blossom. I packed on some muscles working on my family's farm, so I'm a heavy fighter.
I'm Dealery. I used to work in the stables. It was my job to look after all of the army's horses. But somewhere along the way, I was promoted to the position of knight.
Beleno, I serve as a witch. I use defensive magic.
Sir Fleo, I realize the presumptuous and taxing nature of this favor. But please, would you agree to train us in the ways of combat?
Me teaching you to fight?
As you may know, the Psycho Bears laid the hero's army to waste. Every last soldier was killed or grievously wounded. The hero was absolutely furious. He's refused to lead another force against the Dark One until he finds soldiers he can trust. He's even locked himself within the stronghold until then. So naturally, the king issued an urgent military decree. All knights are required to prove their proficiency in combat by killing a Psycho Bear. I'm loath to admit it, but we're relatively new to the Order and need more training. The four of us together, we still weren't enough to kill a single Psycho Bear. I beseech you to provide your guidance.
Jeez, I don't know about this. I'm not even sure how my own magic works, and I'm guessing that's kind of important. There's no way I can train anyone.
You women are nothing but shameless, bumbling cows.
So, I know I only introduced her as my companion earlier, but the truth is, Reese is actually my wife, and all I really want to do is live a nice, quiet life with her.
Huh? Your wife? Sir Fleo, we had no idea that you were married.
Well, that's that. We wouldn't want to get in the way of your happiness.
It's disappointing, though. You know what, darling? I think it's a fantastic idea. You can train them to fight by actually fighting them.
What? Really?
As your wife, I think it's safe to say that I know you better than anyone. And I'm sure you're struggling with your kindness to decline them. It's just not you to abandon those in need. And as your wife, I support you. I would never impede your generosity. Yes, of course, as your wife.
Wow, listen to her. I'm not such a saint that I can give away something I don't even have. But still. I can't say I'm all that confident I'll make a great teacher. But sure, I can try.
That's wonderful, thank you. Do you think we can start now?
I'm eager to get started too.
As much as we're already asking, I hate to make another request.
Huh?
With all of the Psycho Bears, it's too dangerous to make camp in these woods.
Could we possibly rent a portion of your space? A corner of the living room would be enough.
And we won't get in your way.
What?
I think that sounds perfectly fine. We have plenty of rooms. I mean, you and I only need one room and one bed after all.
We what?
That is all the space a married couple needs. Right, darling? Great Dark One, I bring a report from you.
Ah, Illuminus, speak freely.
It's in regard to the camp led by Fengara, the unit decimated within the Delaveza forest. The purification spell used against them was not cast by the Kingdom of Clyrode's mages. We have confirmation that it was cast by an individual. How will you care to handle this, Dark One?
A being with magic powerful enough to erase a legion of demons from existence. Well, I'm intrigued. Hunt them down and bring them here. Capture this individual at all costs.
Good morning, darling. Sleep well?
Oh! Reese, why are you creeping around in my room?
You mean our room? Where else would I be? I am still your wife.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
From now, we're joined as husband and wife. I'm yours, darling. Here, sit with me.
Huh?
Come to me, darling. Let's taste the ambrosia of the moon's honey and we'll howl into the night.
Whoa! No, we're not gonna be doing any of that.
Oh, darling, am I truly that repulsive to you?
No, not in the slightest. But it's just that, this is moving a little too fast. I need time for, mental preparation and stuff.
Why do humans have to make everything simple so darn complicated?
I'll keep it easy. No means no, okay? I'm gonna sleep in the hall.
What if Bali Rosa and her friends see you? Don't you think they'll start questioning our relationship?
Are we gonna have to share a room for the rest of our lives?
Time to dress for the day. Up and at 'em. Here, let me help you.
No, I can undress on my own.
Come on, don't be so shy.
Hey, stop it.
Good morning, Sir Fleo. I would like to discuss today's training with... please excuse me!
So yeah, she totally got the wrong idea.
Infernal beast! I am Bali Rosa, a knight of Clyrode. And now, you will take... You didn't let me finish what I was saying!
Have you no integrity? Melano, you're up. Defensive magic.
Fillory, take the shot!
Right on it! Uh-oh. My magic's depleted. I'm gonna barf.
I know I agreed to supervise their combat training, but this is gonna be tougher than I thought.
What a lovely room! It's perfect! I've never felt a bed this soft before.
Are you sure it won't be a bother to provide us with boarding?
I'm sure. We collected our reward for the whole Psycho Bear ordeal. Besides, we're using this house as our base of operations. Training's gonna take longer than we thought. I'm not gonna make you all sleep on the floor the entire time.
We're quite grateful.
Thank you. Who's hungry? I've prepared a delicious meal for us all.
You said prepared?
I sliced fresh cutlets of raw meat from the mount boar we killed earlier. I thought that we should have a celebration. It's the very first meal in our new home, after all. Please, go on and chow down.
About that, you see, this is nice, but it would be nicer if the meat was cooked and edible.
Really? I can set it on fire if you'd like.
No, you sit down and relax. I can take care of it.
I can help as well.
And why would anybody want to burn up a scrumptious flake of bloody meat? It is weird, right? Yeah.
Dinner is served. Here's hoping it's tasty.
Oh, wow, looks amazing to me. Fess up, you made it with magic, didn't you?
Nope, this meal is free of magic. I've always enjoyed cooking, and Bali Rosa really pitched in too. I wasn't expecting her to be so skilled.
Yeah, well, if I were only half as skilled at sword fighting. It's a bit embarrassing, but the nobility of my household is nothing more than a title. We could never afford to hire a chef, so I learned how to cook at an early age.
Enough talk, let's dig in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Words can't describe how yummy it is. I refuse to believe this tastes good. Only small, helpless animals too weak to hunt for meat consider leaves to be food.
It is nutritious, though. I prepared the salads, by the way.
I'll eat it if you won't.
What? Not a chance. If my darling made it, then I'm eating it. Even leaves. Soft, slimy leaves. They're so good.
Glad to hear it. Try a bite of the meat.
What? How is this so tasty? It's crispy but juicy on the inside. It's like the blood has been refined into a savory, rich nectar. Who knew you could make something so delicious just by applying heat?
The meat was all Bali Rosa's handiwork.
Is there something wrong with it, Reese? It's not overcooked, is it?
No, it's great. I think it was just the right amount of cooking. Next time, I'll have to try to cook an equally delicious meal for you.
That would be wonderful.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
They really killed this many mount boars? How do they manage to bring in a haul this big every time? Did you hear how many boars they got?
Maybe we went a bit overboard.
So, I was thinking.
Huh?
Do you mind if I walk around town? Just to kill some time while they tally up our reward.
Of course, that's fine with me. Should I join you?
No, I need to take care of some personal business.
Sure, go ahead.
Master Fleo?
Yeah?
My name is Lilith, a representative of the Adventurers Guild. Could you spare a brief moment of your time to speak with me?
I'm happy to.
You go on, and I will wait for you here when they're done with the appraisal.
Okay. All right, time to get to work.
Your triumphs are quite renowned, and not just in the guild. The whole town is abuzz about them.
So much for being inconspicuous.
I'm sure you're wondering why I've pulled you aside like this. Truth is, we've received an entreaty from the king to lend your strength to the hero's conquest. The king has even offered to make you an honorary knight if you agree to join this righteous cause.
Really? Me? An honorary knight?
Our guild has never seen the likes of your power. To slay that many A-rank magic beasts in one hunt, and with only 2 people to boot. Believe me, the Adventurers Guild isn't exactly eager to let you go, but we do see that your talents could be put to better use helping the world. This could well be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you.
For the people of this world, this is probably the highest honor there is. Although, I'm not from this world, am I? And I've got no desire to fight demons. Sorry, but I'm just not interested. I'm afraid I have to decline.
Oh, hello, darling. Sorry I kept you waiting so long.
Breeze? What happened to you? Did you run into a magic beast?
Oh no, I was just a little clumsy. Wow, cooking. I never imagined it would turn out to be my greatest foe.
Now then, ladies, if you wish to triumph in love, the fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Like a hole in his stomach?
First, we'll start with the art of peeling. Now you'll want to sprinkle just a smidge of salt on top. The trick is to let it stew slowly over the lowest heat.
Who has time to wait all day? I must triumph in love. Upon my life, I swear I will conquer human cooking.
Oh, there's some lowly adventurer with that much power.
That is what they claim. Rumor has it it's just him and the other person killing crazy numbers of magic beasts. The king is practically desperate to enlist them. He said you could resume the battle against the Dark One with their help. You should have heard his enthusiasm. He's raring to go.
Huh. Well, bring him to me post-haste. If what they say is true, I'll allow the lucky chap to serve as my right-hand man.
No matter how many times you ask, I still have zero intention of joining with the Heroes Army. Thank you. You can please leave now.
They just don't give up. I've lost count how many times they've asked. How about I scare them? Make sure they don't come back.
Hey, come on. Cut them some slack. They're only doing their jobs. Speaking of, we better get back to the training. Wow, Blossom. You've really brought this field back to life.
You're giving us training and shelter for nothing. This is the least I can do. And Saibe helped too, right, buddy? You feel free to leave the fieldwork to me and this little guy, okay?
Is there a way I can get her to put this much work into her sword training?
What? There's no way I can do that! Shooting arrows at a tree isn't proper training because actual targets move.
Yeah, but look how cute they are. I feel bad for them. How can you expect me to shoot them with arrows?
The meat of the mini-eyed bird is quite the delicacy.
I don't think it's fair how you know my appetite is my greatest weakness. But I can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Belano, I made you a ring that's imbued with a surplus of magic. Here, why don't you try it on? It should boost your capacity. Test it out during training. I hope it works.
Sure. Don't you even think about putting that on your ring finger. Put it back where it was.
Help me, please!
Whoa, Belly Rosa!
Drop the poor, helpless damsel act, Ballyrosa. Nice try, but you should be able to easily defeat a C-rank magic beast by now.
It caught me off guard.
I admit this was a cunning strategy, feigning weakness to lure in my husband to rescue you.
Wait, what? I'm so confused right now.
Okay, eat up, everyone.
Oh.
It's an actual cooked meal.
Looks good.
This is quite the step up from raw meat, I'll say.
I'm rather impressed, Reese.
This is fantastic. How and when did you learn to cook like this?
Actually, Every time you've gone to the guild, well, I've been taking a cooking class. It just seemed like a big pain in the butt at first. I even tried to use magic to cheat my way to culinary brilliance. But then... I used to want one thing, to be the strongest warrior possible. But now I'm realizing I'm capable of so much more. And it somehow feels quite, well, fulfilling. Oh, right. There's one thing I made special just for you, darling. I really hope you enjoy it.
There's no better foolproof recipe for a man's love than a good curry. Just like a healthy relationship, add plenty of spice and let it simmer.
Well, how's it taste? Is it good, darling?
Oh, it's incredible, Reese. I could eat this for the rest of my life.
That makes me so happy, darling. It's her. The heck's Fenry's doing with him? The same Fenris who's feared across the land as one of the Dark Army's bravest warriors. And yet here she is, surrounded by a bunch of disgusting humans. At least they're not lurking in the woods, peeping in windows. Uliminas.
Here's some tea. Just brewed.
Thank you for this, I guess. Out with it. What's your business here? I doubt the Dark One's personal attendant just dropped by for a friendly visit.
Wait, the Dark One's what?
I was only here to scout out the area. It was mere happenstance that I saw you in the woods. Before you ask, this is where I live now. Here with my husband. Your husband? You heard me. We're quite happily married. And you're not gonna get in the way of my happiness, right? Me? Why would I do that?
Gee, sorry. Is it still that hot?
She's being fussy as usual. It's the perfect temp. And it tastes divine.
Well, if you say so.
She's completely different from her days in the Dark Army. And what's this guy's deal? How is he so calm sitting next to two demons? Even weirder, my ability assessment magic is coming back blank. This is new. My readings never fail, not even on the Dark One himself. So, I couldn't help but notice how different this area looks now. Especially the Delaveza Forest. There's not a single magic beast in sight.
Really? The Delaveza Forest? No magic beasts at all, huh? I guess that means the purification magic I used there must have actually worked.
Wait a minute, what did you just say? Purification magic? That was your doing?
It was.
Fenris! Don't tell me you knew of this! This man is not only responsible for the death of your brother, Fangirl, but the deaths of his entire brigade! Fangirl was stationed there, and we haven't heard a single peep from him since that day. There's no way your brother could have survived us. Stop talking. That's quite enough.
Is that true? Did I do that? Did I really kill your brother? And you knew about it?
There's only a small handful of humans powerful enough to use purification. So I had a hunch.
But you never...
My brother was a proud Lupin warrior. Pitying his death would make him furious. He would hate me for it. Besides, he served as one of the Dark One's Infernal Four. It's his own fault he died a careless death. Well, yeah, I agree with you on that. And this man, I was charmed by his power and honor, and I chose to make him my husband. There's nothing in the past or future that'll change the way I feel.
Hi, sorry. I know how it looks, but we really weren't trying to eavesdrop. Yeah, we just heard you.
My mind is kind of blown right now. I can't believe Reese is Fenris.
Whoa! You okay?
This man is a threat to the Dark Army. And if they've wed, that makes Fenris an enemy of the Dark One as well. Here's a fun idea. Would you care to engage me in a Miyag battle, husband? If you manage to impress her, I'd love to see this great talent with my own eyes.
I wouldn't exactly say that I'm talented.
It's a perfect ploy to kill them both here in Yao. Absolutely not, darling! It's a ruse! She's proposing a mock battle as a lame excuse to ride around on the ground with my husband! I'm offended you wouldn't even think that! A few simple rules for you. Magic is allowed, of course. And the battle only ends when one of us surrenders.
Sounds easy enough. I'm ready, so whenever you want to start.
Excellent. I'm coming for you then! Cat Venom Claw! That should keep him distracted while I launch an attack from beneath them!
Forced release!
What? You killed two spells at once?
Crucifixion!
I can't move!
This fight's between you and me. And
And I won't abide you trying to target Reese. Sorry to keep you in the dark. I was worried how you might react to the truth. You know, Reese being a demon who tried to eat you. If you feel a strong duty to report us to the castle, we won't get in your way.
But first, there is one thing I'd like to say. My loyalty lies with my husband and none other. I no longer have any allegiance to the Dark One.
Sir Fleo is right. As Royal Knights, it's our duty to report this to the castle. But still, I don't see the need to report an impartial non-combatant.
Did I hear that right?
We've already talked it over. This past month, Reese has been nothing less than generous with our training. We owe her a lot for putting up with our crap.
Sure, we might be a useless bunch of boneheads, but we could never sell out someone who's been so kind to us.
Agreed.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You hear that?
Luminous! I thought I'd drop in to thank you for your hospitality last night. Your kindness deserves a grand gesture. And what's grander than the Dark Army's legion of dragons?
Real dragons?
Their elite dragon force has brutally wiped out a countless number of our soldiers.
If you capitulate and hereby bend your knee to the Dark One, I'll be nice and let you...
Wow, they're actual dragons! I've never seen one!
Is that because the world you came from didn't have dragons or what?
Yeah, it did, but they were kind of rare. Closest I ever got to one was a shield made from their scales.
Hey! I'm not putting on a show! Screw it! Kill them all!
Holy magic! Divine Hammer Strike!
No way! He instantly wiped out the Dark Army's strongest dragons! Wait! Hey, don't leave me behind!
Honestly, that woman has some nerve bearing her fangs at my husband.
That was awesome! Man, I wish I had thought to fling one of my farm tools at them. Maybe it would have leveled me up to the title of Dragon Slayer in all of the confusion.
You still want to try? Give that a good throw.
Sure. Ready, and... Whoa!
Augmentation! Speed! Piercing! Sanctify!
It really did bump me up to a Dragon Slayer's level! Sir Fleo, please help me do it too!
And me too.
And me, please! Please, I'm begging you.
Ladies, the dragons are all gone. The magic's not gonna work if I can't target them.
If you say so, I understand. I understand.
He's not even a hero, just a simple adventurer. How can he possess such immense magic?
Lord Goal?
Time for our next move.
That should do it. I put a field alert around the house. We'll know the second a demon gets close.
That's a weight off my mind. I dare that garbage cat to mess with us again, because she'll have to deal with me next time.
I'm on the prowl from you.
I'm getting mad just thinking about her.
Take it easy, Reese.
I think you're being much too nice to her. I mean, she attacked our home with those dragons.
This doesn't really have anything to do with me being nice. It's just that
Fenris! Don't tell me you knew of this! This man is not only responsible for the death of your brother Fangarl, but the deaths of his entire brigade!
Darling, is there something wrong?
I'm fine. It's nothing.
If you say so. Ready to head back home?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you ever gonna stop looking at your status screen?
Maybe when it starts to feel real. Look at that! I still can't believe I'm ranked as a Dragon Slayer now. Like, that's my actual title.
Behold the legendary hoe that removed the dragon's head.
Hey, cut it out, will ya? That makes it sound like I gardened it to death.
Balirosa, you're leaving?
I have to meet my beast hunting quota.
It takes so much self-discipline to go out and train that hard every day.
Yeah, I only got this title thanks to Sir Fleo. I need to follow her lead and get stronger so I can at least kill C-rank monsters the way she does.
Me too! Let's train!
That title.
I wish it was mine! To be known as a Dragon Slayer, receiving such an esteemed rank is as rare as a pauper being coronated king. It's the desperate fantasy of every young adventurer. And now I've missed my chance. That title would have changed everything for me. I could have reclaimed my household's nobility. My family might have even been invited to return to our home in the capital, like when my father was a knight.
Pardon me. I was told an old friend of mine lives nearby. I'm trying to find him. You know the area?
Who is this guy? These woods are perilous, and he's not even armed. Yes, I know it well, in fact. Would this old friend of yours happen to be Sir Fleo? Or perhaps you're looking for his wife?
It is indeed his wife.
Ah, is it now? That must mean you serve the Dark Army. What do you want from her now that she's disavowed the Dark One? Answer carefully, or you'll taste the steel of my blade.
I fully admit I'm a demon of the Dark Army, but my only intent was to say hello to a friend. I will leave you be.
Very well. I too will take my leave in peace.
Perhaps you can pass on a message. Please ask Fenris if she'd like to chat over tea sometime.
I can do that. My name is Balirosa, and yours?
It's Gozel.
Gozel. Interesting name.
Hey! Balirosa! Are you okay? Did he harm you?
I'm fine, but I did just encounter a demon named Gozel.
Gozel? Wow, he went with that? You would think he could have been a little more creative with his fake name.
Fake?
We came running because we got an alert. A shocking one. That demon? Well, the status screen, it displayed their title as the Dark One.
The what? You're joking, right?
I don't see why that would make for a funny joke. That was most definitely the Dark One. His actual name is Gold.
So I raised my sword to the Dark One? Oh, he's gonna kill me! Dead! I'm so dead!
Trying the door this time, huh?
It's been quite a long time, Fenris.
Hello, I'm Fleo. You prefer Gozel, right?
Why not?
Please, come in. Right this way.
How is he so utterly calm and unfazed by my presence?
Lady Reese, do you have any laundry you'd...
So I heard. Liminas paid you a visit.
Why am I in here? And right beside him.
Is that why you chose to darken our door? You want revenge for her pitiful loss?
Come on now.
Oh, my spine's giving out. I can't stand.
I'd rather not waste anyone's time. Fleo, come join the Dark Army.
What? Really? Sorry, I've got to decline.
So you would refuse my personal invitation? I have no doubt King Clyrode must be frantic to recruit a man of your immense power. Given the wealth he'd offer, why live here in hiding?
I am human, sure, but I don't think that's enough of a reason for me to fight for humanity. On top of that, I'm not even from this world. So this war is a mystery to me. I don't know why you're fighting.
No one has bothered to explain it to you?
My husband doesn't want any part of this war. That includes the pointless explanation part.
I see then, but it's worth knowing. The reason we fight, it's unlikely there's anyone left alive who could explain it. The war between humans and demons has persisted for 500 years, ever since the ascension of the first Dark One.
500 years?
Correct. The first Dark One came here from another world with the intention of conquering this one.
Another world, huh?
The demons were quick to embrace his rule. They had been routinely oppressed by humans until his arrival. The war soon broke out between the demons who accepted his reign and the humans who'd chosen to reject him.
Did you just ignore what I said about the parts? Nobody in here asked you to explain this.
The longer a war drags on, the deeper the animosity grows. will not be easy to end it now.
How do you feel about the war? Do you personally wish for it to end?
There have been 12 generations of Dark Ones thus far, and ideologies change. As the current Dark One, I truly have no interest in conquering the world. Although, I'm still the King of Demons, and you pose an existential threat to my kind. I can't allow you to be weaponized by the humans. Leo, do the smart thing here, and join me.
You overestimate my power. And besides, I'm not refusing you. I'm refusing to side with demons or humans.
Talk about headstrong. I'm guessing the king was met with this same obstinance of yours?
Have to say, I'm relieved you're so quick to understand my position.
Oh, I haven't given up yet. I'll be back. I'm astonished to find a human so undaunted by my presence, let alone a weak, low-level knight. What a fascinating woman.
Rosa, are you okay?
I'm not here. Please ask again later. Oh, wow. I haven't left my bed since yesterday. I hope I didn't worry everyone. Ladies, sorry for passing out.
Rosa?
Morning.
Ah, if it isn't Rosa. I've been enjoying this lovely breakfast. I wouldn't have pegged you to be such a good cook, Fenris.
Well, now you know. You're welcome to leave as soon as you're finished eating. Nothing's gonna change my husband's mind. And you know, it's common courtesy to not make an unannounced visit during mealtimes.
Easy now, Reese.
Why don't you come join us?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm still in my nightgown. If you'll pardon me.
Oh, she is a proper lady, isn't she? Hello, Rosa. I was hoping I'd get to speak with you.
I missed the change of my sword training!
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Need to wash my clothes, no time to talk! Everyone's running low, better collect some!
Always at it. She is quite the hard worker.
That adventurer has been receiving frequent visits from a demon.
Yes, sire. We've kept a spy stationed near their home. They've reported numerous visits from a suspicious man, one who always vanishes into the demon's territory upon his departure.
Oh, how sickening. He flagrantly rejects my generous invitation over and over, and instead he chooses to side with the Dark Army. Well then, I'll send my army.
No, Father. Please wait. These flimsy observations aren't enough to discern whether Sir Fleo has truly joined the Dark Army. Sending soldiers now may upset him and actually drive him to an allegiance with the Dark One. I ask you, converse with him first.
Speak with him?
Yes, Father. Rather than demanding his service, it's necessary to listen to what he has to say. The most important thing is to reach an understanding.
That's enough, First Princess. Be silent. Do you actually think I can win a war with your naive ideals and silly rationale?
But, Father...
Your reasoning sounds like hysteria.
Excuse me?
Hero! So you've left your southern fortress to visit us?
Supply me with soldiers, my king. I guarantee you, he'll bend the knee after I've broken his legs.
Dark One, may I ask where you're off to?
To further my talks with Fleo.
But isn't it dangerous to continue going there on your own?
Dangerous? No king has ever offered a Dark One the level of receptive hospitality Fleo's given to me. If I can win him over, shouldn't I take the chance to do so?
Of course, I agree with you. But everyone is standing by awaiting your orders.
Then my orders are for them to continue standing by.
How do I explain to him the growing unease over these visits of his? It's causing dissent among our ranks. He claims it's just to win him over. Is that all you're after, Lord Gull? Is that the truth? Mind if I ask what you're concentrating on, my darling?
Of course not. I've been considering selling gear made of dragon scales. I'm working on a prototype.
Oh, that's beautiful craftsmanship.
It's not there yet, but I know I can produce one worth selling. The plan is to launch a successful, lasting business so I can support us.
Not to doubt you, but are you sure you made the right decision?
What decision?
If you had accepted the king's order to work beneath the hero, you'd be earning greater rewards and you wouldn't have to worry so much about keeping us afloat. It would have also given you the chance to use your magic abilities to the fullest. I'm just wondering, did you turn down those offers to fight the Dark Army because I'm your wife?
There's more to it than that.
It's not because of me? You're so kind, I just sort of assumed you might have been worried about my feelings.
I'm not as kind as you give me credit for. I don't think anyone could be. It's just...
Huh?
Now that I know I have the power to win any fight, I guess it just doesn't seem fair to use it.
Some people might call that kindness, you know. I admire that part of you, just as much as I admire your power.
Reese.
We should start charging Gozel rent.
I didn't get an alert for any demons.
So you're the common adventurer, Fleo.
I am?
I know all about your sneaky demon scheming.
Should I kick his mouth out of his butt, darling?
No, it's all right.
You've been conspiring with a demon. I'll give you a choice. You may proudly serve as my obedient right hand while I crush the Dark One. And if you refuse, I'll label you as a traitor and cut you down with my actual right hand. Oh, I nailed that. That's easily going to be regarded as one of my top 3 climactic scenes in the play of my life. He's so overwhelmed by me, he can only grin like an idiot. A common reaction to my brilliance. I'll soon be lauded as this world's true hero, and recognized as a legend. All that's left is to harness his power like a mule and promptly defeat the Dark One.
You see, those options don't work for me.
Huh?
Sorry to disappoint you in front of all these people you dragged out here to my home, but I'm not siding with anyone. I don't intend to join you or the Dark Army.
That answer counts as the second option of being a traitor who wants to die.
No, that was the third choice.
This is tyranny, Hero. She's right. The least you can do is hear what he has to say.
You're wrong about him. Sir Fleo hasn't betrayed anybody.
I was told you had cohorts working in cahoots with you, and you must be those cahooters. I have grounds to arrest each and every one of you for treason, but you are very pretty, so instead I ask, help me to convince this man and I'll let you walk free.
So it's like that. I can't let my predicament force such consequences on my friends.
Have you made a choice, darling? What is it?
Neither choice works, and I believe in standing my ground. So I'll take the ground somewhere else. Is that okay with you, Reese?
Of course! I'll go anywhere with you. You know that.
What?
Sir Fleo, may we please accompany you as well?
But you guys are knights.
Ever since we were little children, we've been taught demons were our cruel and hateful enemies. However, after our time living with you and Lady Reese, we've grown to question that doctrine. This war with the demons, it no longer feels right to us. Worse yet, if I were to follow a bully who threatens the innocent, I would dishonor my father's legacy as a great knight. She speaks for all of us.
Wherever you're going, we want to go too. Please, sir.
Are you really so stupid as to think you can escape hundreds of soldiers?
Get ready!
Huh? I think it's time you learn your place.
Teleportation!
You've gotta be kidding me! This spell is too advanced even for me! You're just a grubby peasant! It's not fair!
They're gone?
The house and fields, too?
Impossible. Who can use teleportation on this scale?
Hero, sir.
What is it?
That's the demon the adventurer Fleo has been consorting with.
That vagrant? Well, get him!
Where's the house? So I see. You've driven away the one thing I enjoy. You have brought this carnage on yourselves! Hear me, my Dark Army! Assemble! Commence an all-out attack on the kingdom of Clyrode! Show them the ruthlessness we demons are capable of!
All right, everybody, you heard the Dark One's orders. Time to mobilize and fall out. Any stragglers have to deal with me.
Netsu! You can't be serious! Wait for us!
It's incredible.
The house and fields are just like they were.
Where are we?
West of the capital, outside a town called Hoto. I recently sold some dragon scales at the town market.
Wow. We're nowhere near the royal capital, are we?
No more Hero or Dark One. Neither of them will be able to find us here.
Oh, thank the gods. Lucky break, huh? He really had his eye on you.
I'm sorry, Reese. That was a lot to put you through.
Come on, it's not like it was your fault, darling. Besides, I'm happy as long as I have you by my side. That's all I need, and no place we go will change that.
Thank you.
How else would you expect your wife to feel? Now then, let's get ready for dinner. I'm gonna make a giant feast to celebrate our big move.
Yes, that's just what I wanted to hear. I'm happy to help.
Oh man, am I starving.
Same here.
Reporting, Your Majesty. The Dark Army's closing in. Our defensive outposts are falling one by one, and the northern stronghold's magic barrier won't hold much longer.
And what measures has the hero taken?
Well, sire, he's hiding in the southern stronghold again.
Summon him to court at once!
Yes, sire. Your Majesty, we have little time to prepare for purification. You must hail the kingdom's mages.
That's a last resort. The sacrifice is much too great.
If the northern stronghold falls and we cannot rely on the hero, this may prove our only chance for salvation.
Please, sire, we need your decision.
Dark One,
Yes, Grey and Neil. Are they moving forward?
they've called upon the mages.
Excellent. We withdraw.
Now? Shouldn't we press onward while their defenses crumble?
They're preparing purification. I don't want a single soldier caught in it.
Right.
O great and holy power, O light of purification, cleanse the evil from our land and eradicate the threat of all demonic forces. O great and holy power, O light of purification, cleanse the evil from our land and eradicate the threat of all demonic forces. O great and holy power, O light of purification, cleanse the evil from our land and eradicate the threat of all demonic forces.
I'm home.
Welcome back. I missed you so much.
Whoa. Have you just been waiting here?
I knew you wouldn't be gone that long, and what else was I gonna do? Are you ready for dinner? Or maybe want a bath? I know what we could do. I can give your hair a little groom.
You know, let's start with dinner.
Sounds good to me. I'll get started on it right away. Did you have a fruitful outing in town today, darling? Find any shops to do business with?
No, not yet. There are a lot of shops to choose from in Hotel. I'm still scouting for the most promising. I'm also gauging the general cost of armor. Don't want to under or overcharge.
Speaking of business, lately I've been toying with the idea of selling my vegetables in town. If I'm gonna keep living here, I want to contribute something.
Thanks, but it's nothing to worry about.
We do, though, so I've been considering raising some horses.
Horses?
Yeah, I can rent them out to pull carts. It should provide a pretty decent source of income.
Beelery actually used to look after the royal war horses. She's got a knack for handling them.
Right, I forgot. Well, the stables out back are all yours then.
Great, I'll do everything I can to pitch in. No more mooching. Still a mooch. I have no real skills.
Nor do I.
And we're broke. So broke. I'm more than happy to take care of you ladies. It's no trouble at all. I mean, I am the wife of the leader. Looking after my pack is the only real job I've got.
Us? Her pack?
Yeah, or we can make a chore schedule. But it's really not a big deal. I'd rather you both focus on your training.
Thanks. You're too kind.
Thank you.
The purification spell has driven the Dark Army from our land. We have 3 months before the magic wears off and they can safely return. Until that time, the purified area will remain lethal to their forces. The kingdom should be secure for now.
3 months for such a cost. The strength used to harness such power has left many of our mages comatose. None of them are expected to fully convalesce for at least 2 months. Not even the king.
Yes, your father bravely served the people of his kingdom.
The law of Clyrode must be upheld. Until my father recuperates, I will assume his royal duties.
Highness.
For my first royal decree, I hereby avow the hero must resign as our kingdom's guardian. Our kingdom was facing an existential threat and he fled. Coward from his duty in his stronghold. Strip him of the title.
How can we stand against the Dark Army without a hero?
Would you like us to prepare the candidate summoning rites?
I would not. We don't have enough mages for a summoning.
But where does that leave us?
I fear we've reached an impasse. Bring the oracle to me.
So you're saying I'm fired? Orders from the Regent First Princess. Go where you please, but you can't stay here.
But I was chosen as the hero by the king himself. I shall have you drawn and quartered for such insolence. Whoa, hey, don't ignore me. Stop now and I'll forgive you. I'll only have you flogged. Just wait until the Dark One attacks. You're gonna rust your armor with urine and beg for my help, you ingrates.
Hey, Reese, you asleep?
Not yet. I'm awake, darling. Why, what's up?
You've been working so hard. Non-stop since the move.
Well, of course I have, darling. You've needed my help, and I would do anything for you.
You know, I should have said this a long time ago, but I'm grateful for all you do. I mean, I know it must be pretty strange for you living with a bunch of humans, but you still take care of everything. I just want to thank... Back when I was flung into this world all on my own, I was completely lost. But now I've got work, even a house to live in. I'm actually getting by. If I'd never met Reese, if I'd been alone this whole time, I never would have felt so at peace.
Date? Like a date?
I know what a date is. It's a romantic excursion between 2 humans. I've even heard there's heavy petting involved. It's so nice out. It's a perfect day for one.
Go have some fun. We'll do the chores for a change. Both of you deserve to take a break and relax. Take your time. We insist.
Yeah, sure, no pressure or anything.
Why the awkwardness? You're already married.
Well,
Thank you, ladies. You're very sweet. It's date time, darling. Right this second. I feel like I'm about to burst. We found the most delicious food in town, don't you think?
could be.
What's up next for our big date? The ladies were so thoughtful to take some time away from their training. I want to make it count. Who knows when we'll get another chance to enjoy a day like this? Oh, wow. There are so many wonderful things to choose from.
Sure are. Is anything catching your eye? You've just been so generous and helpful to me. I want to buy you something as a way to say thanks.
You're saying you want to give me a gift? I'm so happy. Nobody has ever given me a present before. Look how pretty these are.
Their brooch is made from genuine stones. The blue ones would look great on your little lady.
Aw, you hear that? She called me your little lady.
I know they'd look lovely with your hair. How about it?
Reese. Yep. You do look beautiful, really. The brooch does. I mean, it looks beautiful on you.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. Thank you, darling.
What's with all the grinning and humming?
Right? Geez, what happened on that date? Cleo bought her that brooch. She said it's the first time anyone has ever given her a present. The very first?
Well, I'm glad to see they had a nice time. What I'm not glad about.
I'm so jealous of her.
My darling husband.
What, Reese? What are you...
Don't you know a Lupin's teeth are everything to them?
Guess it was a big day for you. You must be worn out. No sleep for me.
Stupid royal brat. Thinks she can do whatever she wants just because the king's in a coma.
So what's your plan after collecting your rightful wages? What's the next step, hero?
Quit calling me that. It's twisting the knife into my back.
Why should I? You've clearly told me you have no intention of relinquishing the position. Surely they'll bring you back when the king wakes up, so it only makes sense to keep calling you hero, right?
Damn straight. I won't be forced to live as a lowly commoner in this world. I am the hero. And it's not just the money. There has to be some kind of magic weapon in this treasury. Something I can use to defeat the Dark One. Then everyone will treat me like the champion I am. The gods literally chose me as this world's hero. How can that filthy amateur adventurer use magic that I can't? It's just not right. Why wasn't I endowed with more power?
You say it's power you desire?
Who's there?
Just me, hero.
If it's power you seek, I suggest you set me free.
How? What are you talking about?
Over here. Now, draw this sword from the stone, and I will grant any wish you ask of me.
Any wish at all? This better not be a trick.
Are you okay? Who in the world are you talking to? There's nobody here.
You can't hear that disembodied voice?
Go on. Remove the sword now. What's the matter? Do heroes get scared?
As if! Consequences be damned. If you've got power, I want it!
I am the Jinn, here. I govern this world's origin of light and darkness. The seal of my imprisonment has been broken. Did you set me free? Was it you who freed me from my centuries of confinement?
Is she speaking to me inside my head? Yes, and you're welcome for that. But I do expect to receive my promised reward.
I shall grant you 3 wishes in return for granting my freedom.
3? That's anything I want, is it?
Anything at all. Speak your desire and it's yours.
Well then, first of all...
Thank you for coming, Mistress Ashura. We need your insight.
The princess of the most powerful magic kingdom is in need of a simple, humble oracle such as I. The situation must be quite dire.
The purification will soon wear off, and the kingdom will fall under attack again. We must determine what our next move is, and quickly make it.
Oh, you wish for me to tell you what the next step will be?
Yes. Anything that can help us. If you see even the smallest glimmer, please. I need to know if there's a path forward.
What is this? It won't come off!
Send all the guards to the treasury. Apprehend the intruder.
Right!
What is this?
It's the collar of sacrifice. There's a Jinn known to apply these in exchange for granting a wish. She uses them to behead the sacrificial victims she claims.
But why has she chosen us?
A long time ago, a prior king of Clyrode wished for the demise of the Dark One. In exchange for the wish, it's said the Jinn sacrificed half of all living things on the continent. Afterwards, the remaining mages were gathered. Together, they sealed her beneath the castle, and she's remained there ever since. The seal is not easily broken, yet someone has succeeded. And they have already requested a wish from her.
So then, our heads are hers?
There's still time. The Jinn must first grant the wish. Mistress Ashura, please use your gift of prophecy. Tell me how to save us from this danger.
You must seek out the true Chosen One, a hero who has already been summoned to our world.
It can only be that powerful adventurer, the one the king tried to recruit.
You're right! It has to be Sir Fleo!
He can be found in a town to the west of the capital.
Rally the troops! We'll search every western village in town until we find him!
We can't. It would be foolish of us to scatter the forces protecting our people. I shall find this hero on my own.
Impressive shield here, and it's legit. I can spot imitation dragon scales.
You have the eye of a true professional, sir. Bringing it to you was the right choice.
I heard a rumor. Someone apparently sold a huge amount of dragon meat to the town butcher a few weeks ago. Was that you as well?
Oh, you know. Let's just say I made a lucky connection. But that top-quality shield you're holding came from the same secret source.
Tell you what, then. I'll take it, and I'll pay your full asking price. In the future, though, if you get any more goods from this connection of yours, you bring them straight to me, all right?
It's a deal. From now on, you'll be the first to know when I get any weapons or armor. I've also got some leather goods made from magic beast hide. You know of any good vendors who might be interested? Truth is, I just moved here and I have plenty of goods to sell. So I'm looking to set up some steady partnerships. That's the hope, at least. I already feel like you're a businessman I can trust, so if you can recommend someone you trust...
This where you want me to say I'll take it all? You got me. Bring me what you've got.
Really? That's amazing. Thank you.
Sir Fleo truly is a man of many talents. Not only did he make a stellar shield from the scales of a dragon, one that he himself slayed, but he's also negotiated a business alliance.
Didn't you know that my husband used to be a merchant in his old world? This is just the start. He'll be a titan of industry in no time.
He must be a great husband. I do envy you.
Don't even think it.
No! I was only saying I wish I could find a man as great as Sir Fleo.
Oh, but there already is a great and powerful suitor in your life. The Dark One. I believe it's safe to say he was quite taken with your charms.
Why would I want to hear that? The Dark One is into me?
Hey, sorry for the wait.
Look at that. No shield, so it must have sold.
Yep. And he paid much better than I thought. I appreciate the solid recommendation. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I used to purchase armor here when I was with the Knights. I'm glad I could be of use. It's the least I can do.
You ready to head home?
Yeah. I have to say, you looked alive in there. Like you were really enjoying yourself.
Did I really? Well, that's not surprising. I think I'm better suited for this kind of work than adventuring.
Although... It's just that it makes me happy to see you in your element, darling. It really does. But I'm still a little sad that we won't get to spend as much time together. Do me a favor, okay? Let me hunt with you sometimes. Or maybe tag along like I did today. Even if it's just now and then. I'm looking forward to it.
Warning, a Jinn is quickly approaching.
A Jinn?
Who is this woman? What's she want?
I am the Jinn known as Hia. And you are Fleo, correct?
There's something I can help you with?
Then, as my first wish, murder that unworthy troglodyte who humiliated me! I wish for the death of Fleo!
The wish will now be executed.
Look out, darling!
Deploying auto defense magic.
You witch! How dare you hurt her!
Reese! Wake up!
It appears as though ordinary offensive magic won't be enough to do the trick. In that case...
Hurry! Use your magic, Sir Fleo!
Healing magic! Why didn't the spell work?
The injury is beyond the spell's capacity to heal.
another spell!
There are no spells available to heal a wound this severe.
Why? Reese!
Origin of light and darkness. That still wasn't enough, huh?
Origin of light and darkness magic acquired.
You will pay.
Sir Fleo?
I swear it. You'll pay for this.
Oh, my darling looks so hot. Kicking the crud out of her. Lady Reese!
Please save your energy. You're dying!
Who could possibly resist those fierce eyes?
It's no use. I have to step up. Next time, Hia Jin of Light and Darkness. Lady Reese, lie back down!
I could die a happy woman now.
No! No dying!
Reese, no. I wanted to protect you.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. I swear to be loyal to you. And I'll live the rest of my days by your side. So please, accept me and allow me to serve you. Please, Master.
I was sucked into this world completely clueless and alone, but you believed in me and never left my side.
The spousal to an alpha mate. It's the highest honor in Lupin culture. I can't believe I get to marry a husband as strong as you. I'm the luckiest pup in the bag.
I suggested we pose as a married couple just to avoid the discomfort of you treating me like your master. I never dreamed you would accept my faux proposal with so much joy.
Fenris! Don't tell me you knew of this! This man is not only responsible for the death of your brother Fangarl, but the deaths of his entire brigade!
Thanks to me, you lost your whole tribe.
Some people might call that kindness, you know. I admire that part of you, just as much as I admire your power.
And somehow you didn't love me any less after you found out. So keeping you safe, it felt like my true purpose in this world. And I failed you.
Origin of light and darkness magic acquired.
You will pay.
Sir Fleo?
I swear it. You'll pay for this.
Rewinding the target's individual's time.
How can this be? How can a mere human harness magic to turn back time itself? What human? You, how dare you? Who do you think you are to lay your hand on the master of this world's magic?
I suggest you shut your damn mouth.
Origin of darkness! What? You canceled my spell? How do you possess such magic? This can't be. No, it's not possible. His skills are infinite. Defensive magic is useless on him.
I'm alive?
Lady Reese, do you feel all right?
Yeah, I feel normal. But I was dying.
Sir Fleo must have healed you with his magic. Although...
Darling! Look at him! Beating the snot out of her to avenge me. The Jins are supposed to be impervious. Spells shouldn't work on her, let alone fists and feet.
But I don't want to kill you. I hate fighting, and killing is even worse. And I could never kill someone who surrendered. Simple as that.
But he's doing this for me.
kill Reese.
Darling, stop! Please don't! You can't do this! It thrills me to see you unshackle such magnificent fury for my sake. I feel so fortunate to be your wife. But still, I can't let you. You refused to kill me the first time we met. You wouldn't do it because I had already surrendered. That inherent kindness of yours, it would destroy me if you abandoned that side of yourself because of me.
Reese.
Are you okay?
You feel warm.
I'm perfectly fine, darling, thanks to you. I promise.
You're still alive. Thank goodness. Reese!
Will you be all right?
Yes.
I'm sorry to put such a burden on you. I feel terrible asking you to use teleportation magic when you're still recovering.
Oh, no, please, Your Highness. I'm just sorry our magic is already fully depleted. We'd proudly escort you to the next town if we could.
Ensure the mages receive proper rest.
Right.
We must locate the true hero, even if it means questioning every person we see.
The Caller of Sacrifice disappeared. But why? Does this mean that we're safe now?
How? Could it be? The Djinn was thwarted from granting the wish? She failed?
We know you're in there! Surrender at once! If you try to resist, you'll be met with lethal force!
So how do we get out of here, hero? If they capture us, we'll be executed on grounds of treason!
That worthless Djinn! Was all that business about granting my wish just a lie?
Well, this is new. Never heard of a Djinn failing before.
What's happening, hero?
Oh, look, a sacrifice.
What is this stuff doing to me?
Suya!
So nice to stretch my legs.
What now?
Well, it's been hundreds of years since I've even had legs. This body's banging. These clothes are a little uptight for my taste, though. Now that's more like it.
What the? You can use magic?
I owe you one for removing that cumbersome Djinn sword keeping me sealed in the base. I could have been trapped another century if it weren't for you. So then, golden-haired hero, since that Djinn failed to grant you the power you yearn for, you shall receive it from Damalinus, the Grand Magus of Midnight. Beautiful! This suits you so much better than your old dim-witted dopey face. Now on we go! It's time to dish out some long overdue divine judgment on the nobles foolish enough to steal me away! Teleportation, huh? Oh, do you really think you can escape my vengeance? Every last one of you royals will suffer! Children and grandchildren, you'll all pay!
You finally awake?
Please! I beg your forgiveness! How am I? Did you heal me?
I did. You can thank the woman you almost killed.
What's the plan, Sir Fleo? We need to be careful with her. She's too powerful for the Knights, let alone the local wardens.
You've got a point. And she could just break out of the castle treasury again.
You know about that?
Not sure why, but my list of spells seems to have grown. I wanted to know why you attacked us. So I took a little look inside your head for the answer.
Memory projection magic. No human can harness that spell. It's Djinn magic.
I can't risk sending you back to the castle and letting this happen again. You could grant an even worse wish next time for a far more dire price.
So what do we do with her then?
Oh, there's a very simple solution. From this day forward, you're my husband's servant.
Huh?
Reese? Maybe not. I
I know. I'm well aware of your distaste for servitude, darling, and it's quite admirable. But if we can't risk her falling into nefarious hands, doesn't it make the most sense if we keep a tight leash on her?
Well, yeah.
Besides, all that's missing from our fearsome pack is an all-powerful Jinn. The kingdom would tremble at the thought of our might.
Well, Reese, though your persuasion skills are improving, your inner monologue's leaking out.
Okay, look, I know strength isn't everything. I've come around on that one, really. I mean it. But still, it's not like it's a bad thing to have a strong pack. So, yeah, just saying.
And this is what you want? I mean, she did kind of kill you.
Are you okay?
Reese, you should probably get some rest.
Okay, fine. I can admit it. I lost. I only have my own weakness to blame. She beat me fair and square.
Well, if that's how you feel, it seems a little petty for me to stay pissed off at her forever. If we're gonna do this, you have to promise you'll never take another life again. And I need you to shake on it. You do that, and I'm willing to forgive what you did. Sound fair?
He was ready to kill me. Humans do not easily give up their hatred and obsessions. That's why they're willing to sacrifice others for a wish. At least that's the creature I've known them to be. What an intriguing turn of events. Fleo the Transcendent, you have my word. One who can tame every power in existence and bend them to his will. I wish to walk the same path as that person, so that I may witness your every hope and triumph. Henceforth, I shall dutifully serve by your side, and every power I possess now belongs to you.
I apologize for taking things so far earlier.
Please, sir, there is no need for an apology. Recalling that look in his eyes, why does it fill me with exhilaration?
Hold on. I know that look. Were you thinking some kind of creepy thoughts?
No, most certainly not.
Then why is your face all flushed with blood?
Okay, that's enough, Reese. We still need to repair all of this damage. Oh, wait. I wonder if I can clean up this mess with the same time manipulation magic I used to heal your wounds.
Please refrain. I'm sorry. I must respectfully ask you to never use that particular magic again.
Huh? Why not?
I'm afraid it's a bit complicated to explain. But time manipulation magic only controls time within a specific targeted area. It creates a discrepancy between that area and its surroundings, and causes erratic temporal events. Even if I were to use time manipulation magic, I would have to limit its target area down to a single person. Such a broad spell was never meant to be wielded by humanity.
So then why am I able to use it?
I have assessed your stats, Exalted One. They show you possess infinite skills.
Infinite?
That symbol, it's an infinity sign?
As to what that means for you, you are blessed with a type of magic known as Epiphany, a magic exclusive to the few who've reached transcendence.
You said it's called Epiphany?
Yes. Once any type of spell is used on you, you acquire it for yourself, along with its entire family of magic.
So then, when you used your magic against me, I obtained the ability to use magic that only Jinn should be able to use?
That is what happened. But as I've already specified, time manipulation is volatile and dangerous. I beg of you, please do not use it again.
Sure, I'll avoid it. Guess I'll use some good old repair magic for now.
Greetings, humans. I am the Jinn Hia, master of the Origin of Light and Darkness. I will hereby occupy this domicile with you. It is essential as a servant to the Exalted One. A pleasure to meet you.
She's an honest-to-goodness Jinn? Like, for real?
First the Dark One, and now we live with a Jinn? I didn't know they actually existed.
She, didn't have anywhere to go, so I brought her here.
She's not a stray cat! You're acting like you fed her and she followed you home.
I have your room ready for you, Hia.
Is it even safe for us to live under the same roof as a Jinn? Because common knowledge would tell me otherwise.
I'm sure it will be fine as long as Sir Fleo is here.
That's all you've got for comfort?
Sorry. Let me show you to your room. Right this way. Are you okay? Is something wrong, Sir Fleo?
No, not a thing. I was just a little lost in thought, that's all.
Oh, alright.
I'm sorry about today. I know it probably freaked you out seeing me like that.
Oh no, not in the least.
Hia says I have this incredible power, but I honestly have no idea what I'm even supposed to do with it.
You're not sure how to use your power? I see. I don't know what it's like to have your abilities, but I understand uncertainty. Those I once thought enemies are my allies, and those I thought allies I find deplorable. I asked myself, why am I working so hard to grow stronger? Will I even know who to raise my blade against? Were it not for my time with you and Lady Reese, I doubt I ever would have thought twice about these things. But I have nothing but gratitude for the two of you. You both helped me to realize the world's not so black and white, and it's nice to see in color for a change.
It's safe to say we went through a lot today. You okay?
I am.
You seem a little down. What's on your mind? You sure you're okay? Hey, whoa!
Are you leaving me? Are you going back to your world now that you can?
Uh-huh. Where is this coming from?
It's everything he has said. Your magic. You can acquire and master any spell you want, so your options are boundless now.
Yeah, I guess they are, huh?
The mages couldn't send you home, but now you have Jinn magic. Doesn't that mean you're capable of returning to your world? Please take me with you, darling. As long as you're there with me, I'll go anywhere you ask me to. So please, darling, please don't leave me here without you.
Reese. I'm not going back. I would never take you there. That world is a cruel place for anyone who's not a human. And I'm not going if I can't take you with me.
But are you sure?
You want sure? How about this? Will you take my hand in marriage for real, Reese? Earlier today, when I thought you were gone and I couldn't bring you back, I'd never been so scared in my life. The fear I'd lost you completely tore me up inside. That's the reason I couldn't control myself. It was a name only when I first suggested it. But honestly, I can't even imagine living my life without you now.
But my darling husband, it was always real to me. I've been your wife from the moment the idea first struck you.
Grace.
It's true I've never valued anything but a strong pack and glory in battle. But after living with you, I've felt so many feelings I didn't even know I could have. Darling, I want the real you. You once told me you changed your appearance to escape the king's animosity. But you're safe right now. There's no need to hide your true face with me.
But you've always known me as Fleo, so that's who I want to be. In any world, as long as you know who I am, my old name and face can stay in the past.
My darling Fleo.
Hey, what the heck? How long have you been standing over there? Since the moment you two first sat on the bed. What? You've been watching us this whole time? Well, naturally. It is my duty to witness the path of the Exalted One after all. I must see every step taken.
You what? Absolutely not! No more invading people's privacy! I explicitly
don't
forbid it!
understand this impulse to hide. Breeding is a perfectly normal
If you're gonna live with us, you need to learn some basic human manners!
Damn you, Hina! I've waited so long for that! Isn't this the kind of thing that they can quietly talk about?
They're so full of passion.
You shouldn't listen to this fellow now.
Oh, it's fine. They only live with each other.
Compromise. I shall make myself invisible while observing, so I don't disturb you.
No, you won't!
因为那thứ mãi mãi chẳng phải nhỏ tình yêu từ gió trong trái tim không còn ai khác để làm điều đó gió bay giữa bầu trời. Dù có ai đến hay ai rời xa, anh vẫn mãi vững vàng bước đi. Tình yêu anh dành cho chính mình là thứ mãi mãi chẳng phải ngờ. Tình yêu tự do trong trái tim, không cần ai khác để làm điều đó. Anh yêu lấy mình, yêu cả cuộc đời, tự do bay giữa bầu trời. Anh nghĩ rằng mình xứng đáng nhiều hơn. Tình yêu từ bản thân là điều quý giá.
I'm looking for a specific adventurer. He stands out from the crowd as he's powerful enough to slay multiple magic beasts all on his own. Have you encountered such a person?
Sorry, nope. Sounds like someone I'd remember.
Thank you for your time. How in the world am I supposed to find you, Sir Fleo?
Wow, that is all going in my stomach. Let's chow down.
Oh, it's so good.
The soup is wonderful too. I'm so happy to hear it. He pitched in and helped me with the cooking.
I could have used magic to prepare the entire meal, but the lady of the house forbade me from it.
Feeding the pack has traditionally been the natural responsibility of the den leader's mate. So if you want to help out around the house, the cleaning and the laundry are all yours.
And I shall accept. Each and every nook and cranny will glow with a brilliant luster.
But that's our task. Lady Reese has built-in job security with her cooking, but the other chores...
Those chores are all we have. They were the only thing that allowed us to show our worth and preserve some dignity. If she swoops in and takes that from us, we'll be nothing but deadbeats.
I prepared this serving for you, Exalted One.
Thank you. But hey, could you do me a favor and call me something other than Exalted One? It's a little embarrassing.
I find your request baffling. Why deny you're the Exalted One, Exalted One?
What's up with you guys? Not hungry?
My fields. And the crops are raising them. There ain't no Jin gonna take that away from me.
I'm afraid my carriage rental plan's beginning to fall apart. It seemed like the perfect idea to bring in some income. But all of my time and effort's going to keeping the horses fed and healthy. Hey, jeez! If you have to let me keep it to the cheeks, all right? Well, Father and Brother, here I am. I dropped out of the knighthood before I could become a royal mage like you two, as I'm on a different path. So it's not like I need to push myself to get stronger, but still.
Okay then, try doing it like I showed you.
Fire lance magic!
Hey, look at that! You did it! Good job!
Thank you! Sir Fleo's been so patient to keep on teaching me, and he's always so supportive of my progress. I don't want to let him down. I want to learn to use every spell I possibly can.
Whoa! Hey, stop! Oh, stop it! Not here! Oh, destroying all my precious crops!
It's a horse, but a magic one?
Watch out!
Nice move. You're not hurt, are you?
No, it didn't even touch us.
I apologize. It seems surprisingly gentle for a magic beast. I couldn't bring myself to kill it, so I brought it back with me. But if it's going to attack people...
No, wait a sec, Balirosa. It just suddenly started acting wild?
As soon as we got here.
Please stop, you beast!
I know what's going on. Hey, Saibe! Turn back into a horned rabbit thing! Okay, there we go! There. Easy does it.
That was incredible, Beelery!
Yeah, you actually broke in a magic beast. You must be the most exceptional equestrian alive.
No, not at all. Hey, Balirosa? There's so much land around the farm. Do you know if we're free to use any of it?
All of the surrounding land belongs to the Lord of Hoto. Sir Fleo bought the property from him, so I'd imagine we could as well.
Well, that sounds fair. Hear me out. It's so nice we finally get some time alone, darling. It almost feels like we're on a date.
I don't know how romantic a trip into town to sell equipment is.
It's plenty romantic for me. We can be as lovey-dovey as we want now that we're married for real, but it always feels like there's someone hovering over us at home. Sometimes literally with Hia, you know?
Just getting to spend time with you is all I
know what you mean, darling. I'm happy too.
Huh. Fashioned with salamander skin, is it? Nice piece of craftsmanship.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so.
You might want to market it to the ladies, given it's so lightweight. And if that's the angle, it couldn't hurt to add a little color. Want to try adding some magic gems?
Sure. Wow, these are beautiful stones.
Yeah, that gorgeous one there is known as Lightstone. They're pretty rare to come by, so they're worth a small fortune.
Huh.
I love that intensely focused face he makes when he's working. I'm so in love.
Any sign of him?
No luck, I'm afraid.
Where is he?
Monster! Guard the princess! Reese, what's happening?
I don't know, but that giant beast portaled out of the sky!
Let's get these folks to safety. Come on.
Right!
It's destroying the town!
There you are, princess.
Stand down and back away from the princess!
Oh, it's adorable how sincere you are.
Hia!
What are you doing here?
I sensed an approaching evil presence. I rushed from the house as quickly as my magic would allow. That monster is in fact a mere human. The witch upon his shoulder transformed him with magic.
A witch?
Yes, Demalinus, the apricot, the Grand Magus of Midnight. Long ago, she ruled over Clive as the most powerful mage in the land. A fallen witch whose hands were indelibly stained with dark magic. She was defeated at last by the chosen hero of her era. Although her body died, her dark will lingered on. We were sealed together, my essence trapped in a sword and her within the base. Removing the sword broke that seal. My release uncorked her like a bottle of fouled wine.
If that's the case, doesn't that make all of this your fault?
Yes. Human magic is much too feeble to contain her on its own. They needed my power sealed within a sword to keep her imprisoned. One might say it's the fault of the buffoon who freed me, but fine. I'll take the blame.
This really isn't the time for sarcasm.
I must ask your permission. I would like to use any force necessary to neutralize the threat she poses. Will you allow me to do so, Exalted One?
Fine with me. But the lives of the townsfolk take priority above all else.
As you command.
You and I, we'll evacuate the town.
Right! So, do you have a plan other than dying, Princess? Is your sole remaining knight trying to deafen me with this clanking armor? I doubt things could be much worse for you right now.
I see you've broken free, Demalinus, but your reign of terror will not last!
There's a good look on you.
I could spend all day staring into those teary, vacant eyes. Maybe I'll keep them after I kill you! Huh? Yeah, the Djinn of Light and Darkness! How could you of all people stand in the way of my vengeance?
Your revenge is not my concern, but I cannot allow you to decimate the town where the master I serve earns his livelihood.
Ha! Haven't you already met your quota of failed wishes for the week? But how? You canceled my spell with one single arm?
Did you honestly believe the magic of this world would have any effect on a Djinn? Your power may be unrivaled by your own kind, but you're no more than a tiresome gnat to me, witch.
Really? That's so. Let's see if you're impervious to stomping, then!
You resort to brute force when magic fails? How pitiful.
Ha! I'm not done! Dark magic! Firelance war! Well, damn. A direct attack magic combo's still not enough, huh? Talk about annoying. I don't care if you're the strongest Djinn in existence. You've gone and dug your own grave by messing with Demalinus today! Oh, unholy abyss deep within the earth, I awaken your merciless darkness! Open thy
One.
That thing was just a little too big, so I used a release spell. Are you alright?
Forgive me, Exalted One. I should have handled this on my own without burdening you. Punish me as you see fit.
Stop. You always want me to punish you.
Will you at least allow me to finish off this cankerous pustule of foul magic? No, it's not possible. My magic was eradicated by a meager human? Perish, witch. Consider this a compliment. There aren't many I would allow to spend eternity fused with my essence.
Huh? Swallowing evil witches can't be good for your health.
It's fine. Not only have I released this woman from Demalinus's possession, I've locked away the witch within my psyche. She was gifted with exorbitant power, after all. With a little time and proper discipline, that power will be used to serve you, Exalted One.
Hey, I've just gotta say, I like the way you think.
Thank you, madam. You flatter me so.
That hero turned out to be a real royal pain in the butt, didn't he?
Thankfully he's unconscious, so we can leave him for the castle soldiers to deal with.
Fleo the Adventurer, I presume?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I've been searching for you. A pleasure to meet you, Sir Fleo. I am the princess of the magical kingdom of Clyrode. You may call me Elizabeth if you prefer. You have performed a tremendous service to the kingdom today. I offer you my deepest gratitude. Not only that, but as the acting ruler of Clyrode, I apologize for the treatment you've endured from the king and former hero.
Your Highness, this really isn't necessary. Wait, you said former?
Correct. I'm sorry to say he caused more problems than he solved, so I relieved him of his duty. The truth is, an oracle directed us to this town in search of you, Sir Fleo. Would you please accompany me to the castle to become the true hero of our world? The people need a hero to rekindle their extinguished hope, and I believe it was the will of the gods that guided my path to you here today. So please.
I'm sorry, Princess. A job like that? You need someone willing to stand on the side of humanity no matter what, and that's just not me. I'm not looking to side with anyone. Honestly, I'm already living the exact life I want. My only wish is to spend my days in peace with my wife. That's all I could ever want.
Me too, darling.
We're back!
Welcome home, you two! Sorry to ambush you, but we've been waiting to ask you something all day.
And what is that?
If you don't have any objections to it, Sir Fleo, we'd like to expand our property by a few acres.
Why's that?
I've cooked up a plan to capture and train a band of magic beast horses, but I need a pasture large enough that they can still roam free.
And I'd love to take on some more farmland. I could stretch out my harvest and grow a variety of veggies.
And the magic beast horses can haul the vegetable carts into town. We wouldn't have to bother you to help us anymore. That would all sound perfectly fine if you had at least half the magic that my husband does. But thinking a magic beast would obey a human sounds like a tragedy lying in wait. Why not just raise ordinary horses? Because it costs a lot of money to raise normal horses. If I'm able to put in the time to properly train them and they can run free in a giant pasture, I'm confident they'd turn out to be quite peaceful.
Okay. I'll set up a meeting with the landlord about it.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. But we'd prefer to handle the negotiations and purchase on our own.
Oh, land is pretty costly, you know. If the price of the land hasn't fluctuated since I purchased, you can anticipate paying this much.
How is it still that dang expensive this far away from the capital?
You'll need a good amount of acreage to make this work. And demons rarely show up around these parts. That alone cranks up the prices.
I was really hoping our savings from the Knights would be enough. Maybe if we had another decade's worth of savings.
You don't need to worry. I'm happy to pay for it. It's part of the estate, after all. If you guys manage that extra land, we'll just call it even.
That's asking too much of you.
No charity, huh? Okay, 30. If you make any money off the land, you can pay me 30%. You do that, and I'll gladly consider it rent. How's that sound?
If that's the deal, let's get to work!
Plow away! Plow away! Look at him go. She didn't put half as much enthusiasm into her combat training.
That's great for her. Cool. So, I just had an idea that might help you to boost your overall profits. What if you considered planting some crops that don't naturally grow around this area?
'Cause they won't actually grow?
That would normally be the case, but not if we use a dash of magic. If I tweak the climate and soil a bit, you can grow anything you want to.
No way. I'm not gonna rely on your magic to accomplish the one thing I'm good at. This is my only avenue to avoid freeloading. You just leave the farming to me, okay?
What if I were to help then? It's my duty to unburden the Exalted One, so you can rely on my magic instead.
I don't want to depend on anything other than my loving care and hard work underneath the hot sun. Cause that's how you grow a tasty crop of veggies, not with magic.
Intentionally leaving agriculture to the capricious whims of the weather strikes me as obstinately ineffectual. Magic is clearly the more efficient method.
What's wrong is wrong, okay?
I'd like to see her do it, though.
But why?
I'm curious to see Hia use her magic in such a way.
Why are you dressed like that, Belano?
Oh, I decided to attend classes at the Hoto College of Magic. I'm off to orientation.
So you're planning to further your studies in magic?
That's what I initially had in mind when I applied. But then they kind of, they offered me a job as a professor instead.
Oh, wow!
You're gonna be a teacher?
That's great, Belano.
They never would have bothered to hire someone with such a low aptitude for magic if it weren't for all the spells Sir Fleo taught me.
Hey, come on now. You're the one who actually put in the effort to learn them. Congratulations. You deserve it.
Thanks, Sir Fleo. I've been diving into all kinds of textbooks and grimoires. And you know, turns out combat magic is surprisingly versatile. I never realized how it can be used for so many practical, everyday things. How about it, Blossom? Still a no?
How about we make a fair compromise and only use magic on one small section of the farm? We'll let you be the one to decide if they don't grow as well or taste as good as natural crops that you plan to grow. And if they don't measure up to your standards, you won't have to sell them, of course.
It's hard to say no when you're being so diplomatic. Alright, you get one plot of my precious field. You mess it up and I'll mess you up, you hear?
I respectfully acknowledge.
Guess they've all found something they're passionate about. It's nice to see.
I know. It makes me happy to see them happy. It's kind of a new feeling for me.
On that subject, I found something that I want to do. You want to hear it?
Yes? Well, are you gonna tell me?
It might sound silly, but I'd like to open up my own shop someday.
You should! That sounds amazing! I know any shop you open would be a huge success!
You think so?
I know it for a fact! I'll get the word out to all of my friends and tell them to buy their goods from you!
That's great, but aren't all of your friends demons? Not that I care, but it might cause some chaos back in town.
I'll make sure they all know to take their human forms beforehand. Don't worry, no one will know. Just to be clear, darling, I would do anything for you. I hope you already know that. But if there's any way I can help, please don't ever hesitate to ask.
Thank you, Reese. I mean it. Oh, by the way, for you. I came across this really pretty stone, so I made a ring with it. I just thought you might want to wear it.
Wait, is this what I think it is?
If you think it's a wedding ring. Yep, 2 of them.
Oh, my sweet darling. I'm so lucky. I'm so happy. You've made me the happiest Lupin alive.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all. What did I do to deserve this rotten fate?
What are we gonna do, hero? If we don't figure out some way to get out of here, they're gonna execute us.
I refuse to die like this! Hey! Open this cage and let me out! I swear on my title of hero, you'll all suffer for this!
Wait, where am I? And what am I wearing?
Lady Ballyrosa, I'm privileged to congratulate you on this occasion.
Wait, you're the Dark One's minion!
Ballyrosa, you look beautiful.
The Dark One? What the?
Gozel, please. That's how you've known me. And do I want to be as your husband?
My... What?
In celebration of your marriage, the Dark Army will manifest the undying strength of your union to subjugate the world and present it to you as a wedding gift.
When did we get married?
Ballyrosa, my lovely bride, your beauty deserves nothing less than the world itself.
The Dark One! No! Wait, that's just too much! Call him off, please! I don't even want the world!
I love you, my queen.
Are you feeling okay? Your face is a bit bloodless.
I'm fine. I just didn't sleep well. I've had some upsetting dreams lately.
Wait, nocturnal visions? Don't lie. You've got a wasting bout of love sickness. Huh? Lupins believe that dreams are the representation of our deepest desires and that an unrequited crush will grow aggrieved and turn against you, transforming dreams of your loved one into horrific nightmares!
Oh, what? My loved one? That's the most preposterous thing ever! Wait, you're in love?
Tell us who's the lucky guy. I know who it is.
Is it the Dark One?
Holy moly, yeah! No wonder he was always dropping by the farm. It makes so much sense now.
No, he was just trying to recruit Sir Fleo into the Dark Army. He was never here with the purpose of seeing me. But he did always turn right around and skedaddle whenever you weren't here.
Now that I think about it, he couldn't have been more obvious, huh?
That's crazy! He's vindictive and resentful that I pulled my sword on him. He was simply looking for the right opportunity to kill me.
Oh, really? Was he planning to flirt with you to death?
You know what? I bet you could talk the Dark One into anything. Just look at Lady Reese and Sir Fleo. You could break down the wall between species and put an end to the war.
There was never a wall to break down between me and my darling. We fell in love at first sight. Hey, come to think of it, you've never told us the story of when you fell in love. And I finally know you well enough to be nosy about it.
I must say, I'm rather interested to hear this tale as well. The Exalted One's power aside, what aspect of him were you drawn to?
Well, that's a big question. It goes without saying I find my husband wonderful in all ways. But I've never given much thought to the specifics, to be honest. Let me see, though. If I had to pick a reason, it might sound weird, but it's his softness that does it for me.
Oh?
Lupins decide everything through combat, even our mates. Our instinct is to guard our soft spots and lunge at the first opening, but it's in his nature to always leave himself wide open. At first, I thought it was a weakness, you know, and I needed to protect him. But then, I don't know, guess I
Just what?
I realized if he and I could be soft together, well, it's actually pretty nice.
Soft. I see.
Hi.
Sorry, darling, they asked and all of my feelings for you sort of came pouring out of me.
It's a field alert from the magic barrier I put up around the town to keep out monsters and demons. Something's lurking.
So it would seem. I sense the power of a demon as well.
A demon? Is the town in danger of an attack?
I'm not sure, but nothing seems to have broken through the barrier yet. We might want to keep an eye on the town for a while, for safety.
It can't be. Are you absolutely certain of this?
We are. We've checked it all. Sir Fleo donated a large sum to help rebuild Hoto. The majority of that donation was comprised of road gold coins issued by the castle.
I'm sincerely sorry to disappoint you, Princess. And I mean no offense, but that's how I feel. I won't fight for or against either humans or demons. This isn't much, but please use it to rebuild the town.
The castle has never made road coins available to the public. They're reserved for the hero.
Yes, Your Highness, but we do have a record of a recent payment.
Made to whom?
A potential candidate summoned to our world in error. This young man, Banaza, was paid off and banished by the king.
You refer to the young man who was exiled to the Delaveza forest? Are you saying...
My suspicion is Banaza and the adventurer Fleo are one and the same.
This is horrible! Our kingdom has treated him wretchedly. Of course he would refuse to become our next hero.
What shall we do, Your Highness?
If all that you have said is true, we must apologize. For earning Sir Fleo's forgiveness is paramount.
Your Majesty!
What's the matter now?
Well, you see, I regret to report the former hero and his servant have somehow escaped the castle.
How could this happen?
I humbly apologize.
No need. The fault lies deep within the kingdom. Recruit the aid of town wardens and adventurers across the land. We must swiftly find them.
At once!
If only Sir Fleo had been appointed our hero in the first place. No, it's too late to think such things now. I'm as much to blame as anyone. I too supported that golden-haired fool.
No luck, sir. We can't find them. Keep looking. They couldn't have gone far. Captain, over here. There's a path leading into the forest.
Looks like we finally lost them.
Hero! We've been running non-stop ever since we broke out of that awful dungeon. I've never been so exhausted. I'm just not made for this.
Well, blame the djinn. All I did was make a wish. Now everyone's treating me like I'm some kind of low-life criminal.
Going by the definition of criminal, we are fugitives and thieves now, so you know.
You make it sound so nefarious.
We fled some trumped-up charges, but we never stole.
Did you forget I was there? You snuck back into the treasury as we were escaping and pilfered a bottomless bag.
Oh, that was not thievery. I merely accepted this bag in lieu of the reward money I'm owed.
What do you mean? Your reward money?
Indeed. I made a pact with those liars when I agreed to become the hero. Upon completion of my now completed job, I was promised enough gold to live my days in luxury. They probably locked me up just to cheat me out of the fortune I'm owed. They're lucky I only bothered to take just one bag.
Yeah, but you wanted to take more. That was all you had time to grab.
I'm glad you reminded me. I haven't even looked to see what's in it yet. Oh, damn it! There's not a single coin in the thing! It's got a bottomless water pouch and a treasure chest? Maybe we can sell whatever's inside to fund our life on the lam. Huh? What? Are you friggin' kidding me? It's just a stupid shovel! A drill dozer?
I heard some voices! This way! I swear I heard someone yelling. Let's go.
That shovel's not stupid. It's amazing. I can't believe it dug this giant hole in a split second.
Right? Guess the damn thing's a priceless treasure after all. We couldn't have asked for a better tool to hide us. Any ideas on how we get out of here?
You still haven't found Fleo and his companions?
No, 1,000%, my lord. My intelligence operatives are searching everywhere, but there's not a trace. Perhaps they fled the magical kingdom of Clyrode entirely.
No. Fleo's magic may be remarkably powerful, but not even he can teleport to a place he's never visited before. He's only been in this world a relatively short amount of time, not long enough to have traveled outside the kingdom.
But, Dark One, I beg your forgiveness for my candor. You've halted our invasion of Clyrode, even diverted our resources to this search, all for the purpose of finding one man! The purification is barely a setback. We can easily push magic beasts through their defenses. They'll fill the land with Malicium. It'll create a literal warpath straight to the capital. Now is the time to attack with our entire force. Not even the castle will stand a chance. And if Clyrode Castle falls, all Demonkind will rise!
Have you forgotten? That one man is capable of casting purification fully on his own. Even if we sacrifice a horde of magic beasts to cut a path, Fleo can render it all meaningless with a single wave of his hand. Any action we take is futile until we find him and his companions.
It'll be too late then! The scent is spreading rapidly amongst our ranks and your rivals will turn them all against you!
I cherish your counsel, who live in us, but I refuse to surrender my principles. I see no meaning in a victory over the humans. Not at such a cost. It's not worth sacrificing our own.
Yes, Dark One.
Has my brother gone senile? Is that it?
Lord Urgard, please speak more quietly. Uliminos has spies planted throughout the kingdom, and we could very likely be under surveillance.
You expect me to be quiet about this? My brother won't sacrifice a few worthless grunts. And now you're telling me he's trying to recruit a human into the ranks of the Dark Army? It makes no sense!
This man is no mere human. He has the power of a hero, but he won't side with Clyrode. So Gol has
gone soft and senile, and that's all! I don't care how powerful he is. He just needs to die. My feeble brother's wasting our advantage to make nice with a human. A true Demon King lays waste to all, even his own soldiers. Am I wrong?
You only speak the truth, Lord Urgard. You're never wrong.
Well, if this is what it's come to, I'll have to seize control of the Dark Army. I'll show my useless brother how a true Dark One annihilates everything. My reign will shower down a sea of blood!
Okay, I think we've bought everything on our list.
I'm excited about those foreign delicacies we picked up. I can't wait to cook some meals with them.
Well, honestly, I'm still worried about that field alert from earlier. But everything looks pretty peaceful around here. We don't have to meet up with the others for a little while. How about we grab some lunch?
Oh, that's perfect! There's a place I'm dying to try. They just opened up on Sakana Street. Everyone in my cooking class said their seafood is delicious.
Oh yeah, I heard about that place too. Flyroad's mostly landlocked and surrounded by mountains. Setting up those trade routes must have taken them some real work. Huh? Well, the sign on Holdy's store is down. Hey, Holdy?
Oh, hello, Fleo and Reese.
Well, don't tell me you're closing your shop.
Afraid so. I've run this old general store for so many years and I hate to quit. But it's plumb gotten too darn difficult for me to hunt down new suppliers at my age. Time to let go and give her up.
New suppliers? Did something happen to your usual vendors?
Oh, it all went south with that last battle in the capital. The Dark Army trampled all over my favorite vendors' workshops and left them in ruins. And then they left all the transport routes a total wreck. I'm taking it as a sign for me to retire.
I didn't realize the war was being felt this far out. We're nowhere even near the front lines.
Yeah, it's sad. But still, look around us. There are plenty of other shops opening with the hopes of trying something new. It shows how resilient people are. Now, let's get lunch.
Okay. Sir Fleo! Lady Reese!
Hey, something wrong?
Not in the least. Are you about to eat, perchance?
Yep, we are.
Wonderful. I would love to treat you if you'll allow it.
What? This was supposed to be a romantic lunch!
Oh, I mean, as long as I'm not intruding.
No, that's fine with me. Reese, you mind?
No. However, what's the occasion here? Why treat us to lunch like this?
You see, my rank increased at the Adventurer Guild, along with my reward money.
That's great. Congrats, Ballyrosa.
Everyone's noticed how hard you've been working lately.
Only because I'm desperately trying not to think about that demon. I'm not pretending to be anywhere near your caliber, but I couldn't have done this without your training. I'd like to thank you, even if it's something so small as buying you lunch.
What do you say, Reese? You might as well accept.
Sure, I'll eat food with her money.
Exalted One!
Yeah.
I sense an extremely powerful demon quickly approaching us. Stay behind me, please! Hasn't this town been through enough?
Hia, hang on a moment.
I should have guessed you set off my field alert. Hey, Gozel.
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
It's been a while, Gozel. What's up?
One of my scouts reported a strange magic barrier. It sounded like something I should see for myself. I'm happy it led me to you.
Oh yeah, likewise.
Lady Ballyrosa, I'm glad to see you too. I've been hoping for the chance to speak with you.
Those insane nightmares I've been plagued with. They better not be prophetic!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I've got to hand it to you humans. I do love your cuisine. I used to dine at spots like this back before I took the throne. Always said I was gathering intel, of course.
Sure, good excuse.
We do have restaurants in the Demon Realm, but they don't quite put the same amount of care into the food.
That's not exactly hard to believe.
Delicious bloody death!
Actually, I should cast some soundproofing magic around us.
Do you also happen to cook, Ballyrosa?
Do I what? Ballyrosa's specialty is baking sweets.
Really?
I've tried to get her to teach me how to make them myself, but sweets tend to require detailed measurements, and I don't have the patience for it.
That's so.
I didn't expect you to be so interested in human culture, Gozel.
The strength of a culture and its military are correlative.
Which means you're plotting against humans as we sit here.
Given the fact I'm trying to recruit Fleo, I think that's fair to say.
You've come to know how we live our lives, just as a means to destroy them?
I have.
You fiend!
Ballyrosa!
We share the guilt of destroying lives. Our very existence is a toxic pestilence to all of humanity. But that doesn't mean we should lie down and allow you to slaughter us.
So, just want to jump in here and say, living with Reese has been nothing but great. Toxic how?
I should have guessed that you wouldn't know.
A single trait separates humans and demons. The bodily manufacture of malicium. There are some demons and magic beasts strong enough to contain their malicium dispersion, although the majority cannot. As for those, they perpetually emit trace amounts of malicium. When gathered in large numbers, they inadvertently poison the land and render it harmful to humans.
So that's why everyone was afraid of the Delaveza forest.
Our sweet little Saibe and magical beast horse have full control over their malicium release. No need to worry about them. They're both safe.
I wasn't concerned about them. It's just that it's all so complicated. Much more than I realized.
Indeed. Demons favor a meritocracy to boot, and we tend to run a bit hot-blooded. The slightest provocation is met with rage.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I apologize for upsetting you. Please, enjoy your lunch in peace. Farewell.
When I saw no discrimination against demi-humans, I felt relieved to be here.
Oh, there they are. We're done with our shopping, Sir Fleo. How's your day been?
Hey, why so glum? Something wrong?
No.
It's even worse here. Somehow, the division between humans and demons, it's more hopeless.
Huh? You okay? Hey, darling? Not that I'm complaining, but where did this come from?
Give me just a minute.
Sure. Ow! Please! My fingers are worn down to the bone, Hero! I can't climb anymore!
Hang in there, Suya. A little further. We're finally almost there.
Okay, I'll keep going. One last push.
What's the holdup? You're halfway.
Oh man, this looks amazing!
And it smells so delicious too. Go on. You don't have to wait for me to start digging in.
Thanks, Lady Reese. So tender and juicy. This Homburg steak is amazing.
Yeah, even tastier than the restaurants in town.
Your cooking just gets better and better, Lady Reese.
Thank you. It makes me so happy to hear you say that. I never would have gotten this good without Miss Milano.
Have you still been going to cooking classes?
Well, I heard Miss Milano's teaching in Hoto now, so I dropped in to say hello. I never got the chance to thank her for everything. But then... Hi, Miss Milano.
Oh, Reese. What a wonderful surprise to see you.
I heard you're in town now, and I just had to come by to say thanks.
Thanks for what?
For getting hitched. Your lessons and patience with me deserve all of the credit. I couldn't have won over my husband's heart without help from your delicious recipes.
Oh, congrats. That's marvelous news, Reese. Now that you're happily married, it's my duty to teach you every dish a mother needs to know.
She might have gotten a little bit carried away with her excitement for me. But she taught me to make this dish, especially because kids always seem to love it.
Oh, wow, kids, huh? Hey, they are married, and having children is usually the next step.
Yep, she's got a point.
Huh? Yes?
What now?
Hello, First Princess Elizabeth. What brings you to our door? Please don't make me decline your offer to be hero again.
I hope you'll pardon my unannounced intrusion. I'm here to give you the long overdue apology you deserve. Please, Sir Fleo. Or perhaps I should call you Summon Candidate Sir Boniza. I'm not really certain if it's proper to serve tea to a princess, but I do hope it's to your liking. It's perfect. Thank you very much. Forgive such a rude request, but I must discuss something sensitive with Sir Fleo. Would you be so kind as to leave us, please?
Oh, yes. I'm not leaving my husband's side. I've witnessed with my own eyes how terribly your kingdom has treated him in the past, and I'm not leaving you alone to further torment him.
It's okay, Reese. We can do that. Seems like a fair request.
But darling...
However, anything you say to me, you can say in front of my wife. Reese is staying right here beside me, and if you're not comfortable with that, you're welcome to leave.
I understand completely. Come on, let's go.
Sir Banaza, once again, with all sincerity, I apologize for your maltreatment. The kingdom has wronged you. Specifically, the injurious spells placed upon the bottomless bag deceitfully gifted to you after banishing you to the Delaveza forest. I could never apologize enough.
You really don't have to kneel. Please, Your Highness. And I don't go by Banaza anymore. Just call me Fleo. I'm a small-time merchant now, and that's it.
Then I suppose it's too late for me to apologize to Sir Banaza?
An apology can't change anything for me, and I wouldn't want it to anyway. Now then, can we get to the real reason you're here? I'm sorry to be so blunt, but you traveled all this way, and I doubt it was only to say you're sorry.
I have to admit, you've seen right through me. This is for you.
A map?
One that reveals the positions of Clyrode's army. Each of the lights you see on the map depict the location of an enchanted stone carried by a Clyrode battalion leader.
Isn't that top-secret intel? Why give this to me?
You may already know, but purification was cast around the royal capital and other strategic areas. The spell has held off the Dark Army, but they're certain to resume their attack once the effects have worn off. Our mages so thoroughly exhausted their magic casting the spell, they have yet to fully recover. It bought us time, though, enough to place our troops in pivotal geographic points. But there are certain towns left unguarded. Therefore, we need some way to keep these towns safe, and we request your assistance in doing so. At this point, I have no right to ask you to accept the role of our hero and defend humanity, but please...
You can stop there! After everything you people have already put him through, I can't believe you actually have the nerve to ask my husband to join your war when he wants absolutely nothing to do with it!
The king has been comatose since the purification, but he will soon awaken. Your connections are known, and I highly suspect your association with demons will embolden the king to hunt you down.
Is that meant to be some kind of threat, First Princess?
Not at all. I intend to take action and use my authority while I'm still the acting ruler.
In what way?
My father disgraced our true hero. Furthermore, he appointed a false, unworthy hero in your place. For these ruinous judgments, I will have him abdicate the throne. But I can't do it alone. I humbly ask for your support, Sir Fleo. To his credit, the king has protected us from many dangers. But not enough. He has routinely failed to offer aid to our weak and abandoned them. I plan to protect all of our citizens, which is why I must succeed him. And to do that, I must prove my worthiness as a ruler and show the people I can keep them safe.
You're seriously telling us you just want to use my husband for a power grab?
Hey, try to stay calm, Reese. I think I get it. You're looking for a guarantee I won't side with the Dark Army, right?
Yet again, you've seen right through my intentions.
Care to explain this to me?
She knows I'm friendly with the Dark One himself. Why share classified info to request my aegis of towns outside the war zone?
She's trying to get you to stay out of the way and lay low?
Yep, you got it. This isn't about me fighting. The princess never counted on me joining the Clyrode army. Am I mistaken?
I genuinely wish to protect everyone, even if it serves a dual purpose.
Considering my history with the royal family, aren't you concerned I might share this info?
Please consider it the greatest possible proof of the absolute trust I'm placing in you. Please, Sir Fleo, for any of this to work, I beg you to lend me your aid.
Damn! We lost them! They were the duo from the wanted posters, right? How the heck did they disappear so quickly? Thank you, Big Bush.
This is awful. We finally clawed our way out of that filthy hole, and now we're right back to incessant running and hiding. My legs feel like flaming jelly filled with glass shards.
No crying! I won't allow those roughneck goons to capture us after we've come this far. If I'm going to reclaim my title as hero, then I've got to shake off these cheap mercenaries.
I'm afraid I'm gonna starve to death first.
Did I not just forbid crying? Jeez, wait, I think there's... Here.
But are you sure? We're running so low on our rations already, though.
Just eat it, will you?
Thank you so much, hero.
All we're going through. I'm a bit surprised you decided to stick with me, Suya. I doubt I would.
You do realize I could say the same thing about you, hero. I'm not really speeding things up for you. If all you care about is escaping, wouldn't you be better off without me?
Well, yeah, I suppose I would.
Besides, I didn't want to spend the rest of my day sitting in a dungeon. Not to mention, that moment you turned back and offered your hand to me after opening our cell door. Right then, well, you looked rather dashing. It was nice to see your gallant side after all the times you ran away and cowered.
Enough with the mouth! You keep on calling me a hero, but is there anything less heroic than dying? And we're not dead yet, are we? Come on, let's move.
What? Help me, hero!
Suya! Gross! What is this foul stuff?
I wasn't expecting to ensnare such a handsome man while out hunting for a sacrifice.
You awake, darling? Do you mind if I join you?
Huh? Sure. Come on over.
Are you mulling over everything the princess asked of you today?
I hate fighting, and I'm always gonna feel that way. But still, I hate the idea of people suffering even more. Especially when I could have done something to stop it.
I know that, darling.
What's more, I've been thinking for a while. Deciding what it is I should do in this world. And what I want to do. And well, if we do have a child together someday, raising them, I want them to live in a happy, peaceful world. With both demons and humans. And the only way is to create that world. I know it won't be easy to do that. Not at all. But if there's anything that can help make it happen, it's worth the difficulty.
That may sound impossible, but I absolutely believe you can do it. I don't know if there's much I can do, but you know I'll help any way I can.
I know that. Thank you, Reese.
Incoming! Near the forest entrance! Dark Army Battalion headed this way! The Dark Army's coming! Get as far away as you can! Hurry! Let's go! Run away while you can. Go on.
I know I told you I would gladly help, darling. But accepting a tedious chore like this without a reward? There are times I wonder if you're too kind.
It's not about kindness. Accepting a reward would mean I sided with humans for money. Truth is, the second I heard her out, the princess had me beat.
Fee, are you saying she's gonna take you as a husband now that she's beaten you?
Of course not, that's crazy!
Not in the demon realm. There's several races that are known to claim multiple wives. I guess I could share you if I don't have a choice.
Jeez, I told you I'm not marrying her.
The heck is a Lupin doing hanging out with a human? Explain yourself, traitor!
We're guarding this town. You guys are free to walk away if you agree to withdraw. However, you'll get no mercy from us if you intend to harm these people, and you'll regret it.
No mercy? This cockroach has got to be joking with us, right?
Not just a single puny human!
I'm not trying to talk down to you guys. I'm just saying it'd be a big waste of energy for everyone here.
It's a moot point anyway. It's not like you can break through this barrier now, can you?
Your sparkling barrier won't stop me!
Didn't notice they had a Cyclops. When it comes to brute strength, no other demon race comes close. This one serves Lord Gull's younger brother, Uigard.
What a mangy mutt. Only thing Lupins are good at's dying like a dog, just like your worthless fool of a leader who wormed his way into the Infernal Four. You're no match for me, you sack of fleas.
Darling husband, would you indulge my urge to silence this loudmouth creep?
Really, Reese?
I cannot deny the fact that my brother Fingara was defeated. He held the highest rank of the Dark Army, so naturally all his failures are his alone. But I will say, Lupins are a proud race. Our strength means all, and I won't allow my brother's defeat to belittle our entire tribe. As his younger sister, I can't let such an insult slide. This arrogant fool thinks he understands strength. I need to show him how little he actually knows.
I can't act like I love the idea, but I can see how important it is to you. I'll never stand in the way of something you need to do. Just no killing, though.
I'm not breaking that vow today.
Let's see if you got any bite to match that bark, little pup. Real easy to talk big, hide behind a magic wall.
If you're gonna swing that wide, you'll never come close to hitting me!
Come here! You really think they would have me with your puppy sweet teeth's gonna take me down, I can barely feel it.
Well, when you have flesh as tough as armor like you, it's difficult, and it requires effort to stop myself from killing you. It wasn't that long ago. I would have finished you off as quickly as I could. But lucky for you, I've learned something called restraint since then.
The heck is restraint?
Trust me, you should thank my husband. Meteoric leap! Positional exchange!
I was dropped on my head as a baby for greater heights than this! Idiot! Swapping places ain't nowhere near enough to beat me!
Positional exchange! I can tell you're proud of those big, thick muscles of yours. Probably strong enough to hold a tree. Think you can handle 4? Gravity magic! That should keep you down. We can keep going if you want, but I doubt you do.
You call yourself a demon resorting to cheap human tricks like that?
Grouse all you want, but those cheap human tricks are the only reason you're still breathing.
Damn dirty dog. Hey, morons, what are you standing around dogging for? She's a traitor to the Dark Army, so crush her now!
That's far enough!
I can't move, baby!
Darling, I'm capable of fighting them on my own. That wasn't necessary.
It's obvious you're the winner, Reese. There's really no reason to keep fighting at this point. And believe me, I know you could take them. You're the strongest one here.
Oh, you're so sweet, darling.
Healing magic.
What kind of weird game are you playing at?
I spoke clearly. You must withdraw of your own accord. I could easily use teleportation to send you all to the Delavezza forest. But you'd come right back, wouldn't you? So the decision to leave needs to be yours.
You don't make a lick of sense. Can you at least tell me who the heck you are?
A human lucky enough to have a demon in his life. A very special demon. Believe it or not, I'd prefer us to all be friends. But if you'd rather try to get past me...
I'll stand in your way as long as it takes. Don't make me force you to withdraw.
It took long enough, but we got them to leave.
Oh, darling, you were absolutely incredible. All that time you spent practicing your posturing at home really paid off. The most important thing in combat is intimidation. You've got to scare the poop out of your rival.
Literally?
Put your hands on your hips and raise your chin 45 degrees. And then you send them running with a deadly cold stare.
And I thought negotiating made me nervous.
I have to ask, though, are you sure that this was the right move?
Huh?
Those types of demons, they'll march back and attack again the second they're ordered to. Shouldn't we have left them with some broken bones, maybe paralyze 1 or 2 of them, so at least they'll think twice about it?
Bit harsh, Reese. Look, you're right, that might be a better deterrent. It could stop them from coming back for good. But then, demons have enough reasons to hate humans. That would add another log to the fire.
And you want to snuff it out, all the hatred?
Greetings, most kind sir. We are forever in your debt for saving our town from the scourge of the Dark Army. But I must ask, why is this demon still here?
Oh, this is actually my partner. In fact, she's just as much to thank.
Hello. I wanted to say thanks. You and your big doggy saved my life. I'm relieved to see you got away safely.
The 2 of us came here to protect your town under the orders of the First Princess. She's the one you should thank.
The First Princess sent you? Oh, we're deeply thankful.
I bring news, Your Majesty. We've received reports of an unknown adventurer chasing away the Dark Army from towns throughout the land.
A nameless adventurer, you say? Any particulars?
A couple of note. He hid his face behind a wolf mask, and he was also accompanied by a giant silver wolf. He apparently disperses the Dark Army, and then leaves without giving his name.
He simply leaves. He doesn't even ask for reward money.
Correct. Each time, though, he's adamantly claimed that the First Princess sent him there. We're receiving letters of gratitude to the princess from all over.
This adventurer, can it be who I suspect it is?
It can. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that it's him. Sir Fleo, thank you for accepting my request.
All Clyde Road forces throughout the kingdom must be informed. If they encounter an adventurer with a silver wolf, they are all to give him their full cooperation.
Yes, sir.
Sir Fleo set aside so much to help me. I must find a way to return the favor to him.
You, a guard. How dare he defy my orders and act on his own?
Lord Gol. Pardon my intrusion. I've received a most urgent message from Uliminos.
Go on.
It's Sir Uigard. He's staging an insurrection. He's occupied the throne room alongside his closest aides.
Well, Fufun, is everything in order?
Yes, most auspiciously, the pair of humans I abducted both possess exceptional stats. We'll perform the secret art born of the Dark World during your duel with Lord Gull. A magic circle has been deployed for the rite of super hybridization, and these two will serve as a perfect sacrifice to the evil god. No opponent will stand a chance against you, not even Lord Gull. Once this ritual is complete, your victory is assured.
Well then, hurry up and don't keep me waiting, Cole. Once I've defeated you, the throne in the Dark Army will be mine.
So then, to what do we owe the pleasure of this surprise visit?
To be forthright, I have a favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Yes, I hate to impose, but would you allow us to live in your home free of charge for a little while?
What?
This is some kind of joke, right? Does this sound like the kind of thing he would joke about? How could something so depressing be funny?
I'm confused. What in the world happened?
Yes, well, I suppose you deserve an explanation given what I'm asking. I'll tell you about the end of my rule.
Got any Lord Gol. Pardon my intrusion. I've received a most urgent message from Uliminos.
Go on.
It's Sir Uigard. He's staging an insurrection. He's occupied the throne room alongside his closest aides. What? You can't seriously agree with this! You're the Dark Army's Infernal Four, for hell's sake!
There's no agreement. We merely accepted the request to serve as impartial witnesses to the formal duel for the throne.
The three of you aren't supposed to be impartial! Your literal job description is to capture and punish any traitors! So why?
Oh, come now, Illuminas. We only approved this duel as a drastic wake-up call. We're hoping it might open Lord Gull's eyes to reality.
And Yormanen speaks for us all on that one. We all know Lord Gull hasn't been himself lately. He's never at the castle. He won't resume the advance. No wonder everyone's questioning him.
Hoogie Moogie! How many times has Lord Gull given you two the benefit of the doubt?
Don't call us out like that. This is entirely different.
And you, Slave, don't tell me how you feel the same!
I believe Lord Gull to be the only ruler worthy of sitting on the Dark One's throne. Regardless, if there's a murmur of rebellion growing within our ranks, this is the time for him to silence any dissidents.
The Infernal Four, we welcome you.
My, you've been quick to make yourself at home. That throne still belongs to Lord Gull, after all.
Why quibble over trifling minutia when it'll belong to Lord Uigard soon enough? To the point, though, you are not to interfere with the duel in any way. I trust you will comply with this rule.
We've already given you our word on that. We don't need to say it again.
Just double-checking.
That's enough of your arrogance, Fufun! Do you really believe that we're gonna turn tail on Lord Gull after everything he's done for us and all of demonkind over the years?
Oh, would you look at that? You're here too. Sorry, your presence just isn't worth noticing.
You're gonna rot at the dungeon for this, you treasonous dirtbag!
Your weakness is staggering. Stay out of this trash.
Sneaky, I like it. You're always full of fun surprises, Uliminas. But we can't have you interrupting the duel with your hijinks now, can we?
Grayanil, take her somewhere safe.
Yes, sire.
So you're finally here.
I was getting tired of waiting, brother. No, I mean Lord Gull. In light of your numerous failures, I challenge you to a duel for the throne.
I have no interest in humoring this pointless tantrum of yours.
How pointless can it be if your own subordinates endorse this duel? Even they agree a coward like you is unfit to rule over demonkind. Your spree of foolish decisions has brought shame to the entire Dark Army.
Then let me ask you a question.
I'd like to know which of my actions you regard as foolish.
Huh?
Are you really gonna try and play dumb with me right now? We know you've been venturing into human towns, pleading with the enemy to join our ranks.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. You chose to withdraw the entire army when we were a step short of victory. You then routinely ignored all counsel to resume our attack, which shows how little interest you have in dominating humanity. Your actions have destroyed all confidence you intend to win this war. There are murmurs throughout our ranks that the Dark One himself has chosen to side with humanity. Doubt and dissent have spread like a plague.
So I see. I take it you issued the orders against mine to advance our troops to Clyrode. Is that correct?
Of course. I'm not gonna let you squander the opportunity.
And you all agree with this? Well then, in that case, I have no choice.
Now, swear upon the Imperial Demon Ring of the Dark One. Pledge the throne to the winner of our duel.
Such vigor and intense pressure. This is the true power of the Dark One.
As the reigning Dark One, I declare that I relinquish ownership of the Demon Ring. Take it. The throne now belongs to you, brother.
You swine! Are you trying to ridicule me?
If Demonkind has truly lost faith in my abilities as their ruler, you're more than welcome to have the position.
Get back here, Gold! I demand you honor our duel!
If you insist.
Lord Urigard!
That was for brutalizing Uliminas. As for you, I'm sorry I let you down.
No! Lord Gold!
Please don't leave us, Dark One!
I never thought it would turn out like this.
It kinda seems to me like they forgot they were gonna literally sacrifice this hero.
Yes, no one is watching. Let's get out of here!
Which brings us both to you.
So Urigard is the Dark One now? Yep, and now we're flat broke and out on our butts with nowhere to go.
I understand your situation, but I still have to check with the others.
Hey guys, I'm back from the hunt. Today proved to be rather bouncy.
What?
Oh, Lady Balirosa.
Nice to see you.
Is this real?
Good timing. I need your input on something. These two are going through a bit of a rough patch right now, so we're thinking about letting them crash here with us for a little while. What do you think?
You wanna let them what?
We would be in your debt. Truly, Balirosa. I suppose you need time to carefully consider it. I would expect nothing less of you.
Seriously, she's not thinking. She's just terrified of you.
Please, you don't need to be on guard. I no longer rule as the Dark One. Not only have I ceded the throne, I've left the Dark Army. I didn't exactly resign under the best of terms, so I'm afraid we don't have the option of living in demon territory. I know it's shocking, but I don't have many human allies. My only choice was to turn to Sir Fleo. I'm asking this favor as a friend and nothing more.
Yeah, okay, but it wasn't all so friendly when the Dark Army attacked Clyrode a few days ago.
Gozel isn't responsible for that. It was the new Dark One, Urigard.
My brother's doing. I wasn't pleased with it. I give you my word I will not put your house in any danger.
So then it's like when you came over for tea?
Yes, exactly.
We are so scary demons, though.
You know, that's not really helping your case here, Luminos.
I don't quite understand. You just stepped down from the throne. How did the two of you manage to wind up completely broke already? The intelligence unit I was in charge of decided to follow my lead and left the Dark Army as well. So this big bleeding heart over here went to give them every last coin he had.
It was their loyal hard work that kept this war's casualties to a minimum. And they deserve to be rewarded for that dedication. I would have paid them even more if I could.
And that's exactly why your army of demons rebelled against Mew. I swear you're too damn nice.
Wow, that's harsh.
Have Mew noticed the position he's put me in? Kicked out of the castle and into this crap box.
Well, pardon me, Uliminos. I can't claim I've never disagreed with the former Dark One. That's why I took the throne from my father, after all. But grasping onto power without support would have cost more than money.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm still a little worked up.
Well, I may have lost power, but there's still plenty I could do without it. Fleo's actions are a perfect example of that. You somehow ended multiple conflicts peacefully.
Oh.
Wow, you knew about that?
Of course I did.
So back to the topic of them staying here. Reese and I talked it over and we're okay with it. But only if you are.
Oh, well, I mean, if the two of you don't have a problem with it, I don't really see how we have room to object, since we're guests ourselves.
The cat does freak me out, but he promised we'd be safe. So yeah, I don't think I have any reason to say no.
Fine with me. I'll just pretend it's a non-stop tea party.
I have no objection. If they prove to be a danger, I will act as the Exalted One's bloody retribution.
Do you people hear what you're saying? Who cares if he abdicated the throne? He was still the Dark One, and she was his trusted advisor. Are you really okay sharing a roof with them?
What then, Balirosa? Are you saying you want me to kick out my old boss and comrade to live in the woods and hopefully not starve or freeze or die of dysentery?
Reese, if you're gonna lay on the guilt that big, you might as well punch her into agreeing with it.
What do I do? Oh, come on. Not you too, Saibe.
Alright, fine, I give in! Yes! Now we've got the world's most powerful demon on our team!
This is quite the magnificent farm. Do you have any tasks that would require my assistance?
No way! I'm already trying to get rid of the Jinn's help.
Perhaps I can help you train the horses. I've got plenty of experience breaking magic beasts.
Thank you, but no thank you, Mr. Gozel. That is really not helping things.
Ah, mighty impressive. And this arsenal is the result of your labor?
Yep. We hunt wild magic beasts, and then I fashion miscellaneous goods from them to sell. The adventurer gear needs testing, of course, so Balirosa and her crew try them out in the field for me. Then I improve them as needed.
Wait, are those dragon scales from?
Oh, about that.
To the victor go the spoils. That's simply how the world operates. And we were the ones who attacked you, after all. Am I mistaken? Or have you imbued the shields with a number of spells?
All thanks to the dragon scales. Their innate composition soaks up magic like a sponge.
Interesting. If the humans equipped their soldiers with these shields of yours, well, they would give the Dark Army a run for their money.
And that's why they're only for adventurers. The enchantments I equip them with aren't really appropriate for large-scale conflicts.
Impressive as always, Fleo.
Is he actually enjoying the company of a human that much? Since he isn't the Dark One anymore, I don't understand why it would even bother you. Yeah, I know, but still. He looks more alive right now than he ever did as the leader I swore to serve. To be honest, it's difficult for me. What's wrong, Balirosa? Can't sleep? We brought some tea for you. We've got a plate of cookies, too, if you're hungry.
Well, thank you, Lady Reese. That's sweet of you.
Honestly, Reese thought you seemed a little down lately, and she was worried about you. Matter of fact, we both were. It wasn't fair the way things went down. We did kind of force you to accept our new house guests. I was hoping maybe we could talk it out some.
Oh, no. I'm still a bit of a freeloader myself, so it's not really my place to talk. It just threw me when everyone else agreed so quickly.
I get that. You know, we've got a good thing going here. You and Saibe hunt down materials for me to craft and sell. Blossom keeps us fed with all of her crops. Bilary spends her time training the magic beasts she's caught. I get to study magic with Belano and Hia. Living in harmony with a shared mutual respect, it's a dream come true. But that doesn't mean it's always easy.
No, guess not.
But I'm also not sure if I'm suited to live here after all.
Why is that?
I want to be. I had hoped to continue living here as long as I could. But I know I don't provide anything you couldn't easily do on your own. Furthermore, a part of me understands. He may be a demon, but when Gozel laughs with us, or when we sit down to enjoy a meal together, I know he's no different from us. And I understand that to the demons, we humans are the aggressors. But I can't. I can't come to terms with his past. It's true that I never saw combat as a knight. Although, I saw the carnage. Grown knights wounded and weeping like babies for their fallen comrades. Even though I don't believe Gozel to be evil, and even if he no longer rules over the Dark Army, I don't know if I can live with someone who's caused so much pain.
I don't think you should beat yourself up over that. You've got hard feelings for demons, but of course you do. Every human in this world does. That kind of animosity, it takes time to get past it. And besides, I sincerely doubt they came here simply because they couldn't think of anywhere else to go.
Then why are they here?
Well, I'm guessing he also wants to keep a close eye on our house, with my husband, Hia, and Molinos trapped inside her. Not to mention myself, of course. The sheer power clustered together in our home, we pose a real threat to either side.
That doesn't make you uncomfortable? Being watched like that?
Not at all. It's not like I have anything to hide. As for you, no one's asking you to get over your feelings. Respect means accepting each other as we are, even if we don't always agree with it. You don't have to be friends with everyone here.
Accept each other, as we are.
This does raise a question I have to ask, though. Gozel's too much, but you're okay with me? I was pretty high up in the ranks of the Dark Army. To be entirely truthful, I was planning to let my troops eat you alive when we first met.
What? You can't be serious!
Deadly serious.
That's a lot. I can't take it in. I've watched you be so silly and playful so many times now, I can't even see you as a threat anymore.
Okay, are you trying to pick a fight with me? Oh, also, about what you were saying earlier. You do so much around here that none of us are capable of. For example, I never would have learned to bake these without you.
Go on and give one a try. They're almost as good as yours.
I get what you're doing, darling, but almost as good?
Sorry, babe.
Listen, you two. Sir Gozel, Lady Uliminos, I've got my eyes on you. If either of you so much as put a scratch on a human, you'll face the wrath of Balirosa.
So you're saying that you'll be closely watching over us, because you've come to accept us as your housemates.
Isn't this precious? She was freaking out and trembling like a useless mouse yesterday, and now she's issuing threats.
Was not? No, shut up and choke on a fur ball! You call me useless? That's rather rich coming from you. How many times has Sir Vleo beat you?
You don't get to talk to me like that!
It means a lot to me that you've come around. Thank you, Balirosa.
You can save it. I'll only shake your hand when I decide that you're both worthy of my trust. Let's head out, Saibe. It's a fine day for a hunt.
Trying to catch us now, stupid demons!
Hero, will you please stop tempting fate? I can't run anymore!
We're almost out of demon territory. Hang in there, Suya! Once we find a town, I'll sell off the jewels and magic gems I pilfered from the demon's treasury, and we'll be filthy rich! We'll sleep in a proper inn and take a nice, relaxing bath!
Oh, wow, hot bath! That sounds so lovely! But you do remember, our fugitives in the entire kingdom is after us, right?
How can I forget that? But none of it'll matter as soon as we're out of Clyrode.
I've got to say you're unusually on the ball, hero!
What do you mean, unusually?
Oh,
Well, you know. Stop whining and focus on running, all right? As soon as we make it over that horizon, we're in the clear!
Tell me, how is this happening? They're nothing but weak, worthless humans. They should be utterly helpless. Yet they keep stomping all over us. Explain this, Fufu.
My lord, according to reports, every strategic route forward has been carefully littered with traps. They've completely hindered our troops' advance towards Clyroad.
Because of traps? That's just standard warfare. We've never let that slow us down in the past. What's so different this time?
I couldn't say.
If it's come down to this, then we'll attack with an army large enough to push through their traps and march over our own dead.
But, my lord, how do you plan to amass an army that large?
Planning is your job, not mine. Now get going! I want details at our next meeting. Understood?
It's no wonder we're losing. His only tactical strategy is to blindly advance. Lord Gold never enacted a plan without doing meticulous research.
That research was thanks to our intelligence unit. They all deserted the army alongside Uliminos. So what are we to do?
Morale has reached an all-time low. At this rate, the Dark Army will collapse into absolute ruin.
Come now! Your fatalism is unmerited! I have a plan to fully restore us to glory.
Go on and share it.
For starters, we'll all be attending a destination retreat and workshop to boost our morale!
We have a winner, folks! Congratulations! You see that, darling? I did it! I won first place!
Race your ears. You're out of control.
The first prize is a fully paid trip to a hot spring resort. A luxury vacation for just the two of us. And I didn't think I could get any luckier. Here's your voucher for family lodging at Kiyosaki Hot Springs Village. Family lodging? That's right! It's good for a minimum of 3 visitors. Or a group as large as 15 people. Your choice? I'm sure your friends will love to join you. Yeah, can I exchange it for another prize?
Please.
It's bustling. Didn't expect such a secluded resort to be so busy.
Why is everyone dressed like they're in a cult?
Those robes are called yukata. They're a traditional garment from an Eastern nation.
My first road trip with my husband, and of course every single person we know has to tag along.
Oh, come on, Reese. It's a good way to get to know Gozel and Illuminos. Let's just try to have fun, okay?
From what I read, they have 7 different types of hot springs, and each one has its own unique health benefits.
From hot groundwater? That sounds rather roundabout. Surely magic would be more effective.
Yeah, but the hot springs feel so relaxing. Not to mention, there's one for magic rejuvenation. Some of the other benefits are healthy skin, nutritional vitality, and fertility. Fertility? Sorry for being gloomy, darling. I'm so happy we're here.
Well, that mood swing was sudden.
Welcome, guests, to Kiyosaki Hot Springs.
We're glad you're here. Thank you for making such a long journey. Our hot springs are the perfect relief from an exhausting trip.
Sounds great, thank you. We can't wait to relax.
Wonderful. First things first, let's get you all checked in.
Sure.
We have a complimentary yukata for each of you. There's also a changing room located around the corner.
Looks so soft.
You work here, right?
I do. How can I help you?
Where can I find the hot spring good for baby making?
That's the Inagi bath, also called the fertility bath. It's one of our outdoor hot springs. Let me give you a map of the resort. I wish you luck. I think she said the changing room's over here. Oh, sorry.
Excuse us. There's no problem here. Carry on.
Sure. Sorry I bumped into you.
Hey! You're gonna let her walk away? That vermin deserves to be trampled to death for bumping into me!
Please, Lord Beauregard, we've gone to the trouble of disguising ourselves as humans in order to blend in. Remember that we're here to bolster the morale of our officers and build a better working relationship after our last defeat. We cannot do that if you get us kicked out for fighting.
Why is this so hard? Can't we just beat some morale into them?
Nothing builds trust better than being naked and vulnerable together. Time to spread our wings and relax.
I heard there's a hot spring that promotes healthy skin. A good molting does sound nice.
I'm gonna bathe myself in restorative booze.
Listen, everyone. Make sure you remember to wear your Malicium-suppressing necklace at all times, okay?
Really? What an here. Yeah, why are all the top brass here at this spa?
I might still be in power if I'd taken them on a luxury retreat.
Does this strike you as very demonic, Dark One? Never mind, it doesn't matter.
I want you two to listen very closely. Don't you dare do anything to make them notice you.
Why should we sneak around? What could it hurt to simply say hello to them?
It'll hurt your face with my fist if you and your brother cause a huge fiasco. I'm here to relax with my husband. If you ruin that, I will bury your bones where they won't be found.
Wow, talk about spacious.
It feels so nice to go barefoot.
These are tatami mats. They have an interesting sight. What a beautiful room.
This room is all yours, ladies.
Go on and get settled in. We have our own separate room.
Oh, and Gozel, you've got your own room as well.
I wouldn't have minded sharing this suite with everyone else.
But the rest of us would have minded.
Hey, come on. Surf Leo and Lady Reese were kind enough to invite us. We're here to have fun, so let's all try to get along. Yeah.
I'm famished. How about we go partake in some of their hot spring steamed buns and eggs?
The shooting game thing sounds pretty fun. Wanna join me?
No, thank you. I'm good. I kind of just want to take a nice walk by myself.
Sure. What are you planning to do?
I'm going to take in the sights.
Let's go, darling. No time to waste. I'm dying to take a dip in the Yanagi bath.
Whatever you say. Lead the way.
Excellent. I shall also accompany you to...
Back off! I am enjoying this day alone with my husband and without you.
On your own?
Don't make me say it again.
Oh, of course.
It's happening. Today is the day we make a baby!
So, it sounds like everyone's got their own thing that they want to do. How about we all split up and meet for dinner?
I love that plan. And why are we still standing around talking about it? Let's go already!
Yeah, okay. Jeez.
In that case...
Nice of you to drop in and say hello, Hia. I was worried you were the type to swallow a girl and forget about her.
I could never forget about you. After all, you're trapped within my psyche. Entangled with my essence, my mind is an eternal prison for your soul.
Well, great. Now what do you want?
To be forthright with you, I've come to request your assistance in an exercise of sorts.
Huh? Doing what? Whoa! Hey! What the hell?
Allow me to explain. After observing the Exalted One and his wife, I've taken an academic interest in the practice of human reproduction.
Wait, what?
My initial plan to examine the act in its entirety was rather selfishly thwarted, so I've chosen to take a hands-on approach.
Oh, wow, that's creepy! Look, I'm not gonna say I'm inexperienced, but shouldn't you do this with someone you love?
Does that matter?
Also, in case you haven't noticed, we're both women, and that's not how reproduction works!
Have you forgotten that I command the origin of light and darkness? I am a Jinn, a being who transcends gender. And I like you, Demolius. I've always had a weakness for monstrously greedy narcissists. And you do certainly fit that bill, so, well, you do it for me.
No way! You need to get out of here right now!
Oh? She kicked me out of my own psychic realm. I've never had that happen before. I do wonder, perhaps I should first earn the other party's consent? It would make things easier. The question is, where can I learn how?
Looks like we found it. The Yanagi bath.
Well, should we head in?
Yeah. And once we've both soaked up the fertility bath to the fullest, we're gonna put those benefits to the test. Okay, darling?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Whoa, hold on a sec, Reese! This is the women's bath! It's been ages since I've just taken it easy like this. Not since before I came to this world. Huh?
Oh, darling, can you hear me?
Yep, I'm right here. It sounds like you're right next to me.
Except for the dumb sense.
Hey, Reese?
Yeah?
We still haven't gone on a honeymoon yet. Why don't we plan a trip? We're just the two of us.
I would love that, darling. You know, I was a little disappointed when I realized we couldn't share the bath. But talking to you like this almost makes it feel like we have something to hide. It's kind of exciting, huh?
Oh boy, the heat's starting to get to me. I better get out for a minute.
What? Come on, don't make me sit here invited me to join them and I turned them down. Also, I could come here. The Museum of Erotic Delights. Well, here goes.
Seems we share a fascination, Beelery. According to the resort map, this museum showcases a vast variety of erotica and implements enjoyed throughout history. I've personally come with the purpose of learning how to acquire the intimate consent of another.
You're not gonna learn that in a smut museum!
Well, I won't know until I look, will I?
Who exactly are you talking to?
Just the witch in my mind. Now then, let us explore the wonders of the human body.
No! I changed my mind! I'm not mentally prepared for this!
Nothing's better than a cold beer on a hot day.
This is good. Maybe I should take one home for Saibe.
Want a bit of advice, Balirosa? You're never gonna get anywhere sneaking glances at Gozel. If you're into him, then you gotta get in there, girl.
What? I'm keeping an eye on those two because I don't trust them.
Hey, Gozel buddy, having a good time?
Stop! Please shut up, Blossom!
Ah, Blossom and Balirosa. You're in good spirits. It's nice to see you two enjoying yourselves. And that yukata looks lovely on you, Balirosa. Very charming.
Can you stop flirting with that human? You were the king of the demons, for hell's sake!
Now, don't get heated. Y'all cool down and get your drink on with us.
Yes, let's imbibe. This food is thoroughly repulsive. I'm only eating it to understand what's wrong with humans.
I couldn't agree more, Lord Beauregard. My puke tastes better than this.
Yeah, I'm only eating it out of spite.
I find it rather fresh and delicious.
Priority 1 seconds.
Hey, we need some entertainment in here. Let's get this party going.
You're right. Good thing I practiced for this moment.
No way you practiced that. You were just trying to get me to punch you, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
We got the entertainment covered. Hey, what's that over there?
Look out, there's something above you.
Good stuff. Keep me going.
Hey, that would hurt, damn it.
What, you don't think it hurt when you punched me?
The hell's wrong with you?
You want to go, Pop?
I'm already there.
We're safe! We're finally out of demon territory. They'll never find us here. My superior intellect prevails yet again.
I'm so tired from running. I need a hot bath and some delicious food.
I'll buy you all the food you can eat. This demon gym's gonna make us rich. There's no way this plan can fail again.
I can't believe we're reduced to a life of thievery.
I am not a thief. They tried to take our lives, so I took a gemstone. It's only fair.
Hey, what's happening, hero? Are you all right?
Bastard! That's taking it too far! I barely tapped you. It ain't my fault you're too weak to hold your ground.
Damn you!
Are you serious? This is not low profile.
That lady. Wait, if that's who I think it is, those aren't people. They're demons, hero! What's wrong, hero?
Isn't that...
Come on, not again!
Yeah, but you don't want to overwater. Easy. Don't overdo it.
I'll do as much as I want.
I'm curious, Illuminos. You wish for Gozel to be the Dark One again, don't you?
I've never tried to hide that. Demon Society is catty cat. Sure, he's the most powerful demon for the job, but he's the only one who actually cares about demonkind and doesn't just think of himself. It's wrong. He deserves so much better than to just throw away his nobility and walk around like he's a lowly, stinking human.
It finally makes sense. That's why you so vehemently refuse to call him Gozel.
What the heck are you giggling about?
You haven't said that name once since you two moved in. You occasionally call him Lord Goal, but you mostly stick with former Dark One. It seemed, well, it made you sound like a sulking child.
What? How dare you call me a kitten?
You were clearly devoted enough to leave the Dark Army and follow him, so I couldn't understand why you were always so tough on him. But now, it's quite obvious. Because you're madly in love with him, aren't you?
Good thing I noticed in time.
Are you alright over there, darling?
Yeah, but I've got to focus, so I can't tell what's going on. Reese, can you go check it out and tell me what's happening?
Of course! Leave it to me, darling!
Leon! Put on some clothes first!
That giant magic circle's holding the building together.
Yeah, it must be Sir Fleo. Okay, but I'd like to know what that monster is.
It's a concentrated mass of Malicium.
It is? But that would mean, are other demons here?
Well, actually, we did see the current Dark One and his aides earlier. Clearly, this has to be their doing. It's pretty hard to see, but that's a Malicium amplifying gem around its neck. In a demon's hands, it boosts magic power, but any other species would lose control over it.
Whatever it is, we need to get everyone in the inn to safety. Yeah.
You're joking, right? You'll get yourself killed in there. Stay here where it's safe.
I'm certain Fleo can handle this. No point in taking the risk. You should listen to Elim and us. You're safe, right?
Absolutely not! I refuse to dump this on Sir Fleo's shoulders. He already carries enough of a burden being constantly torn between humans and demons, and he suffered so much for it. Despite that, he does everything in his power to cultivate a peaceful world. We might not have his power, but we can't expect him to handle everything. We remain by Sir Fleo's side to help him, and so he knows he's not on his own. We might not look it now, but not too long ago we were knights.
If there's any way we can help, we will. Simple as that.
Let's go.
Are they really that dumb? Completely unaware of their own limitations.
And all this time, I had assumed that Sir Fleo looked after them because they needed his protection. I know Reese said she didn't want us to cause a scene. Too late for that, so we might as well step on the stage. Should we join in and say we're sorry later? What do you think?
Back when he was the Dark One, he never would have asked for my opinion like this. Why now? It's not fair. Siding with humans kind of goes against being a demon. You do realize that, right?
I'm only doing what any normal guy would do right now. Who's gonna fault me for fighting to relax with my friends? Once we're done, we hit the hot springs. Grace, you're joining us then.
Of course I freaking am. Didn't I say I'd bury anyone who interfered with my vacation?
Oh, am I seeing things or is that...
Lord Gold is here!
What? Move it!
I didn't expect to run into you here, brother. This stupid retreat has been excruciatingly boring. Things are finally starting to get fun. Now then, it's time to party!
I better check in with Sir Fleo. Sounds good. We'll deal with evacuating everyone from the village.
Yeah.
Come on, it's party time!
Sir Fleo!
Ballyrosa! Everyone safe?
Yes, but a monster's rampaging. It's pure Malicium.
Seriously?
The current Dark One, Uigard, is at the resort. He and his underlings are disguised as guests.
Huh?
On my way here, I saw Gozel speaking with a man who bore the resemblance of a brother. I hope not, but Gozel might have conspired.
There's no way he would do that. I know that's true. And so do you. If Gozel's handling the monster, I'll continue to focus on holding the inn together.
control the Malicium. It's allowing him to manipulate mine as well.
He just gets more and more annoying. Those humans are powering the gem. We've got to break them out. I'll gladly take care of that. Ruin my trip. How dare you destroy my time with my husband? I've been looking for the appropriate person to punch. Nearby relocation! Divine Punch!
I made a promise that no harm would come to any humans on my watch.
Can you even hear what you're saying?
Destroy him, Dark One!
Hey, Uliminas, take care of the rabble down there. Uigard, you came here to relax. Why not let this go?
This is relaxing. Feasting, drinking, rampaging, all that I want. I haven't forgotten what it means to be a demon. And there's nothing better than a good fight! Don't get distracted, Cole.
Bit of advice to you, brother. Now that you're the Dark One, you'd be wise to pay closer attention to your surroundings.
For real, you guys? The heck are you doing terrorizing a resort with Uigard?
Come on, please. We're here to enjoy the hot springs like anybody else.
We've got nothing to do with this fight.
And I'm not getting in the way of a sibling rivalry.
I'm so tired of this mangy bag of bones. I will not let you stand in Lord Uigard's way.
I'm not standing! I'm stopping you, Frank!
Really? Magic that reflects your opponent's attacks? Smart move. Only problem is you still gotta get hit for it to work. Fine with me. Let's see who can withstand the most pain now! How could you let yourself get this weak? Has your passive rhythm atrophied your muscles along with your brain? Quit cowering and shielding yourself. Hit me! Is that all you got? We're having fun here! Just like old...
I had hoped I would never have to use this again. Sorry, Uigard.
What the... Where's my Malicium?
I've temporarily sealed your Malicium. Essentially, I suppressed the very source of your strength as a demon. Right now, you're basically no different from a human.
That's impossible! I've never heard of such a spell!
The humans tried in vain to devise it for years, but I then perfected it and used it to claim the throne.
Huh? You're lying!
Our father was leading the demon race straight to ruin. He was desperate to subjugate the humans, and it only fueled their hatred for us.
You use pathetic human magic on me? How dare you stoop so damn low?
Ma'am, what now?
I believe this would call for the worst-case scenario.
Blinding Talisman!
What the hell is happening? I can't move! What are these damn things?
Oh! That's it. I didn't do this, but it works.
Our establishments, Yukata, are interwoven with magic threads. Your behavior has forced our hand. Given that your presence is disturbing our other guests, I'm afraid I must ask your party to leave.
This isn't even close to over, Goal! You'll pay for what you've done!
They got rid of them quick. Please stop. We're sorry. He didn't mean to hurt anybody. It was all that magic gem's fault. And that Reese, he's not gonna have a face when you're done. Oh, come on now. I'm knocking off the excess Malicium. It's purely selfless.
Lady Reese! We need to get back. Sir Fleo is about to cast repair magic on the building.
He's so amazing. Please try to pull yourself together, hero. Don't pass out on me now.
problem. I'm just glad we could help. And it could have been worse. At least no one was injured.
I apologize for my
We don't need to know every little detail.
Well, please, we want you to enjoy everything our resort has to offer. Our entire staff is at your command, and we'll work our absolute hardest to serve you.
Yes, no more idiots left to ruin our trip. The hot springs are ours. Yanaki staff, here we come! Do your job, Fertility Spring.
Is there something wrong, Illuminos? Aren't you getting in? Hold on. Are you afraid of water?
Am I? Of course I'm not scared! Why is it so hot? It's you! It's nice. Okay, that might have been an overreaction.
It can take a moment to adjust to the heat.
Sure, but I'm not gonna adjust to how hot she looks naked.
Okay, it's a bit rude to stare at someone like that.
I'm so nice and relaxed. I don't understand the appeal myself.
Hey, you degenerate! We both know you shouldn't be in the women's bath!
Oh, you flatter me, Demolinas. I never would have taken you for the jealous type.
Jealous my butt! I'm telling you to leave these girls alone, you pervert!
Don't you worry, my little witch. I'll spend plenty of alone time with you later.
Quit twisting my words around!
Where were you when that fiasco went down earlier, Beelery?
Oh, The lady and I were together, reveling in the education of forbidden knowledge.
You chose the weirdest possible way to say that!
And that was an even weirder reaction.
Are you trying to hide something?
You better tell us, or Tickle Torture!
Stop, please!
You want us to stop? All you gotta do is
Lively over there. I'm glad to hear they're all getting along now.
I'm sure the hot springs have played a part in that. Soaking like this, it just melts away any tension, puts you at ease.
Gotta say, though, never thought we'd be relaxing in a hot spring together.
Neither did I. But I can't say I'm surprised either. From the moment we met, I felt a certain kinship towards you.
Oh?
I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, I didn't think you were.
Not only did you have the guts to remain calm and collected in my presence, but I saw that you never selfishly abused your power. You only used it to create peace between demons and humans. If we were to build an alliance, I saw it as a path to a new relationship between our races. How's that for a first impression?
It's a little grandiose. I mean, sure, I got hold of some incredible power. But there's no spell that can eradicate fighting from this world. It doesn't exist. Nothing will ever change if we only rely on magic.
What do you suppose will bring a change then?
I don't know. Although, I'm fortunate enough to have a number of friends I can trust in this world. And I intend to ask for all of your support to do whatever I can to help.
I'll offer you my support in any way I can. I wouldn't be much of a friend otherwise, now would I?
Talk about a feast! Eat up. We'll keep it coming. Plenty more where that came from. Thank you so much!
All right, let's eat.
This is a little extra gift from us, specially made for you, my lady. It's eel pie, one of our delicacies. It's good for stamina.
This drink's hitting the spot.
Gozel.
It's a rare occasion where you're the one approaching me. Is something wrong?
I wanted to thank you for earlier. I spoke with Lady Reese and, well, she told me what you did. How you kept all of the humans safe from harm.
I made a promise to you, Balirosa. It wasn't just empty lip service.
Don't you go talking about servicing any lips!
Thank you all for my next song. You get me, Ballina. Wait, Ballina? Whoa, did you make a double? That really tastes amazing. More drinks, keep them coming.
Everybody's passed out cold.
I believe it. He did have a pretty full day.
Took long enough, but it's finally just the two of us, darling.
Hey, question for you. What do you think about humans these days?
Oh, well... how should I put this? Whenever I first meet a new one, I still think how weak they are compared to a Lupin. But you know, I realized something about them. It's not about how good they are in a fight. Humans have so many different types of strengths. One thing that I'll never forget... the delicious taste of defeat the day I found out Balirosa could bake. How was it so soft, light, and flaky? I mean, jeez. I guess it's kind of tough for me to articulate what I think of humans now. But I no longer view them as enemies. In fact, they're sort of dear to me thanks to this group.
Good to know.
But darling, is there a reason why you're asking?
If nothing else, it's important for me to know how you feel. The war between humans and demons is bound to only get worse. And if it does, I'm planning to protect the town. Try to keep anyone from getting hurt. And Reese, I know it's a big ask, but I'd like your help.
Of course, darling.
As long as I have you by my side, watching me to make sure I don't go too far, or side too closely with the humans, well then I know. I'll stay on the right path no matter what.
If that's what you're asking of me, darling, you know I'll follow you down any path. After all, I'm your wife. There's no getting rid of me. Not to mention... we need to make this world a safe place, especially if we're gonna raise a child in it.
I guess so.
To be the perfect trip.
You certainly are in a good mood, huh, Reese?
And your skin is glowing today. Wait, does that mean...
I'm quite frustrated. I was unable to observe.
What are they going on about?
Maybe it's none of your business, Gozo!
Okay, let's go.
Thanks for helping out, Saibe. It's Belano's first official day teaching magic class, so keep him coming. Want to make sure she has all the tasty veggies she can eat.
So I possess a low amount of magic, and I'm limited in the number of spells I can cast. In spite of that, there's someone who believes in me and patiently taught me how to grow as a magician. Not only will I teach you, but I'll do it with that same belief and patience.
Looks like you managed to grow a good yield.
They do still need your approval.
Let's see here. Oh, wow. I guess magic can raise up some delicious veggies after all. Not only do I stand corrected, but I know our customers will love them.
I'm so pleased to hear that.
The horses and I are all ready to go. Just let us know when the hall is ready to take into town.
I'm not too sure about this one.
Seriously? All the others turned out great.
Can you explain the point of all this, Meow? You're gonna open a weapon shop?
Hey, not a bad idea.
I was being sarcastic! You really think any human's gonna buy weapons made by the former Dark One?
Huh? Ah, Balirosa. How was your hunt?
It went rather well. And the armor you crafted held up perfectly in a pinch.
I'm happy to hear it.
By the way, Sir Fleo, isn't today the princess's coronation ceremony?
Yep. I imagine the capital's bustling right about now.
I hope the Dark Army doesn't try to advance during the festivities.
Nothing to worry about. Uagard won't advance without his powers, and they'll take a while to recover. For the time being, it should be nothing but peace and quiet.
Congratulations, my queen.
Has my father been located yet?
I'm afraid he has not.
continue searching for him. I'm certain he fled while in a state of panic. He knew his awful secrets would soon come to light. His foul behavior is heartbreaking. I beseech you to please find him.
Of course.
Sir Fleo has gifted me this opportunity, and I will not waste it. I will rebuild this kingdom, whatever it takes.
Damn it! Where'd they go? There's no way they could have gotten far. Keep looking.
I'm grateful we were able to escape from that hot spring village. But can we please try to find someplace that we don't have to escape from?
Enough crying! This is yet another trial in my journey to be recognized as the one and only hero. Stay strong. I refuse to let it end like this!
Everyone! Dinner's ready! Come and get it!
I was flung into this world entirely alone. It was all I could do to stay alive at first. But now I've made friends. And I have a new dream. And that dream? Hey, I was thinking.
Yeah? What's up, darling?
If I do open up our own shop, we should sell your homemade sweets.
Well, my baked goods have gotten pretty delicious. Oh, and Ballyrosa could help me make some cakes, too.
Think you could use some of Blossom's veggies? Any goods they'd work with?
That's such a fantastic idea! And we can serve boxed lunches with them!
Perfect, I love it!
This dream of ours keeps on growing, huh? For our last episode, let's honor our hardest working player!
And who's that?
It has to be you, darling. The honor goes to the golden-haired hero! He gave his all and suffered for the art!
Then I should clearly be the star of season 2.
The credits are almost over! You're about to get played off!
Wait, no! I want to
One, two,
see you next season!
Nay chỉ còn anh với chiếc ô này. Tình yêu ta từng che chở nhau quá. Giờ chỉ còn lại nỗi nhớ trong lòng, trống trải trong lòng. Anh không biết đi về đâu khi con đường này giờ thiếu vắng em. Chiếc ô màu xanh giờ cũng buồn theo, như trái tim anh đang trống rỗng. Nhưng ngày mưa giờ ta từng chung bước, nay chỉ còn anh với chiếc ô này. Tình yêu ta từng che chở nhau quá. Giờ chỉ còn lại nỗi nhớ trong lòng, trống trải trong lòng. Anh không biết đi về đâu khi con đường này giờ thiếu vắng em. Chiếc ô màu xanh giờ cũng buồn theo, như trái tim anh đang trống rỗng. Em đã mang theo cả bầu trời xanh, để lại chiếc ô cô đơn và lạnh giá. Nhưng kỷ niệm dưới mưa nay đang nhạt nhòa, chỉ